Okay, so I might be a little bit late, but guys, I actually know what we're doing today, guys. We are going to try making our own SCP, just for fun, just for funsies. But you know, I don't really have much to do on the Friday streams now that we can't play Containment Breach anymore. So, yeah, my lovely mod, Hawk, recommended me this idea. My live stream app, it's a little different than it used to be. It, like, upgraded, but it's, like, a good thing. Like, I can see a lot more on my screen. Like, I can see you guys as usual, but I can also see, like, the mic and, like, the battery percentage. Is that charging? I need to make sure it's charging. Yes, it is. Anyways, hello everyone, and also, I'm thinking, okay, I didn't really plan this out too well, but this is the way that I'm thinking, right? So I have some, like, basic questions to make this SCP that I'm gonna ask you guys, but, like, basically the creative aspect of it is basically up to you guys. I mean, I'm gonna add things here and there, maybe, like, suggest things, but this is like a team effort, okay? I have my sketchbook here, so I will be drawing it as we go. But I'm kind of a really bad sketcher, guys, so it might not be too great. Anyways, yeah, and then while we're, like, yapping and stuff, you guys can also ask me about my, like, a series thing for the SCP Foundation that I have planned. I made a whole Wattpad account for it. I'm new to all of this, but I needed somewhere to post it, so that's where I'm posting it to. But yeah. Wait, before this, you should totally watch my Crafter PMV. Okay. We'll save the Wildcraft stuff for tomorrow, but I am very interested in that. Also, I'm gonna have to pin the rules right now, which means I'm gonna have to open my live stream on YouTube, which means it's gonna stop my music, and that's very annoying because when I re-enter my music app to replay the music, it usually makes me watch an ad. It's very annoying, and I would rather not watch other videos if I can avoid it. At least for today. For tomorrow, it's fine, but okay. Pin the rules, but I also completely forgot today was Friday. That's okay. It crept up on me fast, too. I really tried to have a good video out by then, but, I didn't finish it in time. So probably either Monday or Wednesday. I think I could make it work on Monday, though. It depends. I think I can make it work on Monday, though. Anyways, okay, let me go from top messages to all messages. Let me find the rules. Let me pin... Oh, I'm watching this on my... I opened the live stream on my wrong YouTube account, so I can't pin any messages from the mods. Annoying. Annoying. What's also annoying is my family walking upstairs with their shoes on after I said, hey guys, I'm gonna be live now. Could you guys just make sure to, you know, like, you guys can exist up there, but just, you know, maybe don't walk around with your shoes on in the house. So sorry if you guys can hear a bunch of footsteps right now. I tried. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, live stream chat. Let me find my own live stream. Click on it. Yeah, live stream. Okay, there we go. Now I can pin the rules. There they are. Thank you, Hawk, and thank you, Hawk, for today's, like, whole idea. Because I wouldn't know what to do otherwise. Okay. Wait, let's confuse Violet as much as possible this stream. God, you guys are gonna make me mad. I'm keeping score. Violet says what in a scared way is 5 points, Violet gasps is 8 points, Violet reads it out loud is 10 points, and Violet laughs is 3. Great. Okay, I can already tell what kind of stream this is gonna be. I have to resume my music, guys, my silly music. Violet Summer be in ghost mode. Oh, but you did more of Snow Kids fanfic. Oh, nice, Neptune. Very excited to hear about that tomorrow. Okay, let's bring it back to the beginning. There we go. It just sets a mood. Oh, okay. Seriously, boss, Mookie/Moosey has a neat D&D animation show. Check it out raw. Okay. That sounds very good. Love Moosey's animations. Cannot wait to check it out. I did kinda, in a way, just say I was trying to not open other videos, unless they are related to, like, the SCP Foundation. If you guys have, like, an SCP animation, that would be totally cool. But we're gonna save that maybe to Sunday or Saturday. I'm thinking Sunday, because Sunday is actually when we do the D&D streams. And it's also when I can show you guys, because on Saturdays I don't go live on camera, which means you guys are just gonna be listening to audio while I react to seemingly nothing. Anyways, let's, you know what, let's chill out first. Let's have yap session. I don't want to get into anything immediately. Let's just yap about things. Another thing that I had to tell you guys. I think that because I'm now working on this, like, SCP kind of, like, chapter by chapter, like, fanfic thing, I think I'm going to be posting a lot about it to the second channel, because that's the channel for my, like, art and my writing, whereas this channel is more for horror. So, yeah, while I do SCP stuff on this channel, and I'm not planning on giving up on it, it's, let's be honest, it's mainly for, like, Turbo Rocket game stuff and, like, Wildcraft creepypastas. So I'm thinking next Friday, and the Fridays to follow, the SCP streams, I think I'm gonna do them on the second channel. And I'll link that in the chat, but I think that these streams are gonna start being on the second channel because I'm getting content ready to post on that channel. I'm getting things ready for that, so I think it would also be more appropriate that we move the streams to that date as well, or that channel as well. But yeah. Sorry, I've got a lot in my mind right now. I'm planning a lot. So, sorry if I'm all over the place. I kind of always am, but yeah, that's just something that I wanted to share with you guys. I feel like it's important for you guys to know. I'll link the second channel. And if you're watching this as a VOD, if you are not watching this as a live, hello, I'll try to remember to put the link in the video description, so you can check it out there. I'll also try to add it to my main channel, like the link. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I just didn't think to do that. So let me come back here. Hello. Oh, I need to reopen the live stream because I accidentally went into my second account, or not accidentally, but... Okay, click on the live stream, that pauses my music, put the chat in with the link to my second channel, go back into my music app, probably endure an ad, endure an ad. It's always, it's like some, like, Asian ad. I don't understand anything in it, though. Like, there's all, like, text, but I can't read any of it. It's going down tomorrow. Get the popcorn ready. Oh, that's right, guys. Tomorrow is February 7th, which is when that Wildcraft ARG Creepypasta Lion 1, or the Unity, told me to look out for. So something's popping off tomorrow. I have no idea what. I genuinely have no idea what. So you guys should definitely tune in tomorrow. I live from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time that day. And honestly, I should stop saying that because I've started going way over that time because I read from you guys. your fan stories related to Wildcraft and Warrior Cats and what have you. I read things like that on live because I like doing that. But it takes me a while to get through all of them, so I started streaming from, instead of ending it at 1 p.m., I now end it at 3 p.m. So that's nice. Mountain Standard Time, check what time that is in your time zone. Anyways. Wait, chat bets are open. I say she freaks out within the first 30 minutes tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna pop off that quickly? Huh? What is that in Eastern Standard Time zone? So that would be, I think you guys are you guys 2 hours? Oh, I forgot, how did I forget that? You guys are either 2 hours ahead or 2 hours behind. I think you're 2 hours ahead, so, yeah, you are. You're 2 hours ahead, so that would be 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. for you guys. Bio, do you know Dandy's World? I've heard of Dandy's World, I've seen Dandy's World. I know a lot of you guys like Dandy's World. I have no idea what it's about. I think the character designs are really cute. It seems like a good game. I don't know anything about it, though. Anyways, I've got my London Fog here. Yes, not a tea, not a coffee this time. From Tim Hortons. How the fuck would I know? But you've been flipping out over that weirdo so much recently. I wouldn't be surprised. You know one. One is the one that always takes over your account, Hawk. You know exactly who one is. I've been telling you. Dr. Gears is in my chat! Get out! Everybody say, get out, Dr. Gears. Everybody, come on, get out, Dr. Gears. Get out, Dr. Gears. Get out, Dr. Gears. Get out, Dr. Gears. Get the fuck out of my live stream, Gears. I don't want to see you. Get the fuck out. Why the hell is Dr. Gears in my live stream? Get the hammer. Yeah, get out, Stinky. Yeah, get out. Neptune said it. Oh my god, are we name twinning? Violet or Violette Wilson? Nice name. Ooh, when the 80 sub special ain't even out, and you're already almost 100 subs, but you really want to get it out soon because writing schizophrenia is fun. What do you mean by that? Seems like you have something really interesting in the works. Huh. Also, did Dr. Gears actually leave? He said, did you just drink from a Tim Hortons? Where is mine? You're so entitled, Gears. You're so fucking entitled. I have one too many art pieces, even though it's shit. Anyways, should I try using, Unity to make games? Also, I have one thing to say. Too many Dr. Gears are in this Are there multiple Dr. Gears in the chat? Get out! Get out! I don't want you in here. Oh, wait. Mother, look at my last message about Dandy's World. You should definitely play it one day. Oh, here's as if I don't have enough things to talk about today, or to do today. Guess what? I'm considering making Roblox content again. I know. I've been considering it, and I think that it might be what the channel needs, to switch things up a little, to get my numbers up, because they've been pretty okay, but like nothing spectacular for a while. And the reason that I say this is because I've started playing this game called, I think it's called Hunting Season. I've been playing it like very recently, and it's exactly what it sounds like, right? Like it's this hunting game where like it's supposed to be like this realistic like hunting simulator on Roblox, but there is rumors that there exists a creature in this game, like okay, I can't say the word for it, because the creature belongs to, like, a certain, like, culture, like, it's folklore, I guess, in, like, a certain culture, and they believe that, like, saying the name of, like, the creature out loud will, like, I don't really understand, it's just bad, you're not supposed to say it out loud, so I am not gonna say the word. It begins with a W, some people also call it a something walker, if you guys can if you guys can connect 2 and 2, I guess. But anyways, people rumor that exists in the game, and normally I would just ignore things like that, but there is actually evidence in the game that suggests that it is real. Apparently, I haven't seen it myself, but there is this, like, hidden cave, like, mine, that you can enter that has, like, this radio that plays really creepy sounds and static, and apparently there's, like, animal tracks in there that looks completely like, you know, not like any animal in the game, not like any animal IRL. So it's got some weight to it, so I feel like that would make a good video to explore. So yeah, maybe if I just put a disclaimer, like, Roblox sucks. I don't support Roblox, I'm not paying them any money making this video, and neither should you! You know. Yeah, okay, you guys in the chat know what I'm talking about. Anyways. Sometimes I feel like Epsilon is secretly a coagulation of tiny writers that got shrunken, and to live they scooped out the organs of a human, FNAF style, and are now puppeteering Epsilon's body. And that, you know what, that's none of your business, Quartz. That's absolutely none of your business. Oh yeah, Feather Family is also something that, people have been asking for a while. Like, Feather Family, I believe they're not called creepypastas or NPCs. I believe they are referred to as ghosts. I made an entire— oh my god, this was, like, way back in August, because a lot of people were suggesting for me to make videos on Feather Family, like, creepypastas. Because there are so many. If you think that there are a lot of, like, Wildcraft creepypastas, there are so many, like, creepypasta entities revolving around Feather Family. Oh, I spent literally days watching video— like, they have, like, playlists of, like, all, like, the creepypastas. I watched every single playlist, and the thing is that most of those videos are not voiced. They're, like, read. Like, you have to read what's on the screen, right? So I couldn't even just put it on in the background while I was doing something. I had to be sitting right there watching every single one of them, because I'm like, well, I'll make a compilation of, like, the top 5, and then I'll make a video going over the top 5. Kind of like in the style that I did the Warrior Cat Ultimate Edition NPCs. I literally spent ages watching videos, doing research, reading off of wikis, like, playing the game myself. You know, I made an entire script, like, got the top 5 that I found interesting, made an entire script, like, started on it and everything. Then the schlep situation popped off. I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing any content on Roblox now, I'm not giving that game any attention, but being realistic, I had, like, what, like, 60, 70k subs at the time, and we're talking about Roblox. Like, me not making Roblox content isn't doing shit but hurting my wallet. Like, as long as I feel like as long as I am not in support— I'm very vocally against the practices of Roblox. I haven't spent a single dime on Robux ever since the slep shit situation. I'm gonna put a disclaimer in my video, so I feel like it's okay. Like, I feel like we're gonna be fine. I don't know. I'm trying to get a car, guys. I'm trying to help my mom. But anyways, yeah, so Feather Family, definitely. I probably have the script of it still on my tablet somewhere, so Feather Family, Hunting Season, maybe Dandy's World, since you guys are suggesting that, maybe Dandy's World. Maybe I'll make there was somebody recommended me a Roblox ARG. I think it was Silly recommended me this really cool Roblox ARG. Maybe I'll cover ARGs for Roblox. Fuck Roblox, but like, you know what I mean? So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, the video that I'm working on right now is a Wildcraft creepypasta. Froppy, it's actually yours, so get excited. Let me say another thing while we're doing yapping session, before we start here. Frompy, I love your creepypasta so much. It's so... The more that I work on it and I work on the script and everything, I feel so bad for ExpoBot. Like, I actually feel so bad. I hope you don't mind. I did, like... I guess, like, you could say, like, tweak... I didn't really tweak things. I kind of, like, simplified some, like, dialogue. Like, I switched up some dialogue, if that's okay. But, like, it's totally, like, it fits for the character. Like, I'm not, like, rewriting lore or anything. And I also added, like, little details, like, dates and things like that. So I didn't change, like, the story at all, but, like, little details I did kind of add or, like, tweak with, but it's basically the same, and obviously I'm gonna credit you for the original story. Why do you feel bad for him? He's an entitled bastard. I don't know. Well, I don't know. For ExpoBot, I mean. I just feel bad because, like, he used to be, like, really wholesome. Like, he used to be, like, a really wholesome bot. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm reading into it wrong, but I thought that he was, like, really nice, and it's, like, not really his fault that he was tampered with. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Like, I don't agree with him fully. Yeah, ExpoBot was chill as fuck. That's what I mean, like, he used to be, like, nice and chill, and now he's, like, a complete crash out, but it's because people mess with his code. I don't know. Wait, that's quite important information, Neptune, so thanks for letting us know. What did Neptune say? What did Neptune say? For real, Hawk? Wait, what's going on? Violet, my mom said she's sick of my head teacher. Is that supposed to say head teachers? Crap, so- Oh, you're homeschooled! Very nice. Very nice. We were homeschooled in our last- well, in my last days- not last days, in my last years of high school. It did a lot of good for my brain, not very good for my ability to socialize. So yeah, I would strongly recommend- I think that homeschooling is great, as long as it's done right. I think it's great, but make sure that, A, you actually have the time to homeschool. Make sure that- well, actually, my situation was a bit more complicated, but make sure that you have the time to be homeschooled. Like, don't do other things that's gonna take up your school time. Prioritize your school time if you can. And I would strongly recommend still joining clubs and things like that, like extracurricular activities, whatever. Like, join a sports club or like an arts club, something like that. Just something to keep you social. Anyways, don't remind me of homeschooling. I'm getting 2020 flashbacks. Yeah. It had its upsides and its downsides, I will say that. But anyways. That's in my- everyone's experience is different. Yeah, Epsilon is a great example of homeschooling being good. He said, I was homeschooled too, and now I'm usually the smartest person in the room. Can confirm. Is this woman even in all chats? I am! Oh shit, I'm not. I turned it on before, but when I went into my second channel, like, I guess I forgot to turn it back on. My bad. Who's saying stuff that I can't see? Rounding up everyone who's gonna be single on Valentine's Day. I feel lucky that I'm single. I feel like I'm dodging so many bullets. Literally everyone in a relationship seems so miserable. Not everyone, listen, not when I say everyone, I don't mean everyone, but they either seem very miserable or they seem like they're trying to convince themselves that it's not miserable. The people I know that are in relationships, have been in relationships recently, I've said this before, they have nothing but horror stories to tell me. Like nothing really sweet. And the sweet things are like bare minimum and very performative. In my opinion. I will consume 5 pounds of palladium if you do not look at my- You have art? And you want to read your SCP tale? Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, let's look at Quartz art, then we'll read their SCP tale. Very nice. Okay, then we'll get into making our own SCP, because that's what the stream was supposed to be for. So, go to your channel. Let's see what we've got here. Whoa. Oh, cool. Okay, whoa. We have got a SCP 173 redesign. This is cool. This looks great. It's a little... You can't really see it that well against, like, the light of my screen. Or the light. I have, like, a ring light in the background. That's also what's making my tablet look so fucking disgusting, by the way. It's not, like, grime or anything. It's literally just my fingerprints, okay? It's my natural finger oils getting absolutely... I don't know. It's just the fact that there's a direct bright light right here, okay? I swear. But anyways... Yeah, I don't know, I'll try to give you guys, like, a better view. I don't know. But that is really good. That is really cool. Then we've also got... What is going on? I see Dio! Okay. I'm not really... Okay, this I'm assuming is supposed to be your SCP. But this... I don't know what this is. Like some kind of living black blob creature with 2 white eyeballs? Not really sure. I don't know what this is supposed to be. When YN starts singing, and she sounds like a fork scraping a plate, but the Alpha 1011 rich mafia boss CEO is right there, so you low-key have to endure it and pretend it's good. Oh, this is Quartz SCP being subjected to YN and CEO mafia boss bullshit. Oh, that fella's just a silly guy, don't worry about him. Oh, he looks so cute! He kind of looks like Squishy in a way. Then we've got the best SCP in the world! SCP-035, Diopolinoid, the former Black Lord of Alagata. Love him. Then we've got, oh, this is pretty nice. We got Sour Patch Kids. That's pretty good. That is pretty nice. Okay, then I'm all caught up for your art and stuff. So, would your short story be on your channel description? Yeah, it would. Okay. We're gonna read the tale now. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get too distracted. Okay, I've been all over the place today, guys. All over the place. I've got so much planned, and it's getting done, okay? It's getting done. Oh no, I don't like the title of this. Okay, so this is Quartz's SCP tale. Oh, it's called XXXX's Escape. So the SCP's escape. Oh, never mind. Okay, it starts with... Never mind. I misread something. It's not the title. I misread something. My bad. The SCP woke up to flashing red lights and the wailing of alarms. He peered through the plexiglass windows into the horror that stood in the observation rooms. Researchers being dragged below by rotting arms. I love stories that start off strong like this, like just chaos, and then they explain later. Listen, a lot of great stories start off really chill and explain everything right off the bat, and they're like the best, like some of the best, most recognized stories in history. But me personally, I like it when stories start like this. Anyways. By rotting arms. Office chairs overturned. Tables sinking into black puddles. 106? The site is experiencing the breach of multiple Keter and Euclid level anomalies. Full site lockdown initiated. Here we go again. The announcement repeated endlessly until it didn't. The door leading to SCP... I'm just gonna say the SCP instead of SCP XXXX. It's a mouthful. The door leading to the SCP's room slid open. It was time to leave. He didn't have time to put on the suit. He needed to go. Oh. As soon as he stepped outside, he saw a man in an orange jumpsuit, a D-class. A sculpture of concrete rebar swooped in like an owl, snapping the poor man's neck in an instant. Yikes, the D-class fell to the floor with a sickening thud. Oh. I like this. I like this a lot. Hold on. The sculpture just stood there, propped up on three legs because it's your design. Okay, I like that. Arms made out of rebar, sticking multiple bars sticking out of its back. It stood there like a statue, and to be fair, it was. Green, spray-painted eyes, a black shape lined with teeth. Just gonna move my tablet a little. The SCP wasted no time in getting the hell out of there, not taking his eyes off the concrete and rebar beast. He didn't know why he didn't look away. Oh, so he just instinctually knew how to avoid dying to not zero, there's so many zeros. Hello? 173. There you go. Numbers are hard for me, guys, literally. Where was I? Okay, yeah, that's interesting. He just automatically knew what to do. I wonder if that's gonna come up later. Anyways, not taking his eyes off the concrete and rebar beast. He didn't know why he didn't look away. All the SCP knew is that he had to get away. The statue just stared back. He ran down the hall, finding a T-shaped room. 2 ways to go. As the SCP went to go turn left, a heavy thud sounded behind him. Oh, is this supposed to be the containment breach? Huh. Where am I? A corpse, its lungs showing. Ooh, jaw missing. Ooh, and black sockets for eyes stood there. A black liquid dripping from the ceiling and dissolving the floor. Glad you caught on so quickly. I feel like I kind of caught on late. Like, obviously I was reminded of the containment breach. The Maynard incident. Like, the second that it says, like, like, the site is experiencing, the breach of multiple Keter and Euclid along, like, obviously that reminded me of it, but I didn't know it was the same event until now. Anyways. Suddenly, the floor cracked, a black substance pooling. Oh, first an arm, then a head, then a leg, then SCP-106. Oh, the SCP recognized the old man from its breach earlier that day. Okay, that is interesting. That's very rare for 106 to cause 2 breaches in a day. Man, he's on one. He's on one. I would be terrified. Huh, okay. 106 was slow, moving 1 step at a time, but it was hunting the SCP down like a tiger, pouncing when it had the chance. All the SCP could do was run. SCP 106, or 106, whatever, saw a large structure in the middle of the hall, emanating a slight blue glow, electrical zapping noises. Wait, sorry, I zoned out a little. Was I reading that right? The SCP saw a large structure in the middle of the hall, emanating a slight blue glow, electrical zapping noises, and yellow markings lining the floor just outside of the structure. Caution, activation point. No, my music! What? It's like a different version. I don't want this. Meow, 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 meow. Chat, can we pretend we work at a restaurant and everything is going horribly wrong? Why? Okay, let's, where is it? There it is. There we go. That'll stay on for another half hour. Where was I? Oh yeah, caution activation point. Okay, so this is talking about the Tesla gates. Pretty sure they're called the Tesla gates. Basically, if you guys have never seen me play Containment Breach, how dare you? But also, they're basically... Tesla gates are these spots in, like, hallways where... How do I even describe them? They're, like, basically big, like, machines that go around the border of the hallway, and if you pass through while they are active, it sets off, like, a wall of electrocution, and it's very strong. It will kill a human. So in the game, you have to time it very carefully. Like, you have to step in the trigger zone to trigger the electricity to go off. And then once it goes off, there's like a little cooldown in between zaps. You have to go between the cooldown. That's what this is describing here. Anyways, yeah. Caution activation point. The SCP had 2 options. Run through and risk his life, or go back to the horrifying laughs of that old man in the waistcoat. I hate that that's all he fucking wears, by the way. Like, ew. Like, ew. Normally I wouldn't mind. I mean, Vi wears nothing. Sometimes she just wears a lab coat, but, like, it's just the fact that it's the old man. You know? Anyways, he's just so gross. Anyways, so he went through the gate just before 106 came through. Somehow, the SCP made it. But 106 got electrocuted, let's go. The SCP watched with a sense of pity, or he's better than me. As 106 violently convulsed, shaking, but still laughing as it sunk back into the ground. Oh, I don't like that it was still laughing. The SCP looked behind him. Looking at the destruction he himself caused, corroded doors and disintegrated signs were a sign that he'd been there. Whatever. He turned around just in time to see the sculpture standing before him. Oh shit, he's back! Peanut, you're so annoying. His green eyes watching him. The SCP slowly moved around it, not taking its crystal eye off of it. He eventually found an almost safe haven. Oh, the archive room. I actually don't know what the archive room is. Where am I? I lost. Oh yeah, the SCP decided to use his corrosive tendencies to use. Oh, to use. He put one black inky hand and slowly melted the door. He stepped in the room, shelves lining the walls. Okay, but this. Oh, I thought that was just like I thought those rooms were just like storage rooms. Thank God these shells were aluminum. He picked up a gas mask, though it melted in his hands. Oh, so much for staying safe. Oh, poor guy. The SCP didn't need it anyway. He turned around to see a guard in her white uniform, bulletproof vest, knee guards, and that transparent yellow visor. Oh no! Oh no, oh no! She pointed the P90 at him. SCP XXXX, get down on the ground now! No! Okay, but he refused. This was his time to finally see sunlight. He says, I just want to see light. Uh-oh. The SCP broke off one of his blue horns, his gray jumpsuit stained with black ink. He threw it like a frisbee, successfully stabbing the guard in the neck. Oh, that's what she gets. She fell to the ground with a croak. The SCP picked up the horn. He just killed a person. He just killed a person. It repeats that. Oh, sometimes I forget that it's like, for some SCPs and, like, characters in the SCP Foundation, it's, like, not normal to kill people. Like, sometimes I forget that, like, some of them are actually affected by killing people. Oh no, the SCP dropped to his knees next to the body. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Oh no! Double oh no! I dropped my phone and it fell all the way behind my desk. It's okay, guys. Hold on. I gotta cover this. I've got you guys in my hand right now. Annoying. Okay. Sorry, my tablet fell, and it fell back against my monitor. And then it, like, because my phone is, like, up against the monitor, it knocked my phone back. Praying for no cracks, it's fine, it didn't crack. My phone is really durable, it never cracks. Oh, it almost happened again. I'm gonna lose it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna drag my tablet over here. Gonna let go of it. Hold on, I got it, guys. Floor Simulator 99. There we go. I think everything's fixed. I just need to be really careful not to drop my tablet like that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the SCP actually cared that it killed someone. It was a rare moment for an SCP. Okay. Hold on. I don't feel like the camera's the same way that it was before. I think it's fine. The SCP kneeled, then got up. He never knew this woman. She tried to kill him. I don't think she tried to kill him. I don't think that's what the guards do. I don't think that she was, like, fully innocent. I don't think she was trying to kill him. Why did he feel so much remorse? Maybe because he's normal, kinda. But that was the perfect moment for the old man to strike. No! Oh, hell no. Okay, the SCP felt the wind rush beside him as he felt the cold grip of the old man's rotting hands as he was dragged down into the black sinkhole below him. Oh no, they got him. No, they got him. Okay. He hit the ground with a thud. A massive platform, with smaller platforms constantly spinning, several holes around him, with no way to tell what was below. The ground was made of some form of green material, similar to granite. He kept seeing SCP-106 in the corner of his eyes, but when he turned to look, he disappeared into thin air. Fuck Larry, bro. Anyways, Where am I? Disappeared into— oh yeah, the SCP decided to go up a hole, peering into the black abyss. He heard the footsteps and coarse breaths of 106, but it was too late to react before 106 shoved him down the hole. 106 is so fucking mean. Oh no, the SCP fainted. That's not good. He woke up once he hit the ground. Ouch. Okay, maybe he was falling for a while then. A tunnel. He was on a catwalk. Orange and teal pipes lining the walls. The place felt grungy. The SCP decided to go through a door, only to realize he wasn't out of the hellscape yet. He fell into a hair-thin pathway, a large pillar made of the same granite that the pocket dimension was made out of, a white light at the end of the pathway. The pillar spun around the pathway in a figure of 8. Oh, I know what this area is. This is an area in Containment Breach, where you have to walk along the catwalk without being hit by the pillar. I hated this area so much. All the SCP could do was run and pray the pillar didn't smash into him. One step too early meant his death. One step too late could shatter his ribs, if he had any. He wasn't too sure anymore. He just about dodged the pillar. He felt the winds blasting behind him. He ran, and stopped just in time to avoid the pillar smashing into him. Damn, okay. The SCP dived into the white, bright lights. He woke up once he hit the ground. Oh, a tunnel. He was on a catwalk. Oh, orange and teal pipes lining the walls. The place felt grungy. But this time he was out of that pocket dimension. Oh, I see what— okay, so the first time when it said orange and teal in the pipes, I was kind of confused. Okay, that was like the false heavy containment zone. Where, like, in the pocket dimension in Containment Breach, there's an area in the pocket dimension that makes you feel like you've escaped, because it leads to an area that looks exactly like a hallway of the heavy containment zone, but it's not. The second that you open the door, you're, like, back in the— it leads to, like, another area in the pocket dimension, so— okay, I get it now. Anyways. Okay, the SCP trekked on, finding a containment chamber. SCP-7566, I actually don't know that one. Door squid? Sir Nanos? I don't know what that word is. Oh, apparently the SCP doesn't either. What the fuck does Sir Nanos mean? The SCP thought. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but whatever. Looking at the yellow label. An image of the door was on the label. The SCP entered the observation room to watch an unsuspecting janitor get close to an oak door. How the fuck did a janitor make it this far? Well, maybe they just worked there. The janitor was lulled in by the knocking sound from the door. Okay, this is obviously about an SCP that I don't know about. Probably. I don't know any SCP-7566. Anyways, okay. Yeah, the janitor was lulled in by the knocking sound from the door. All the SCP say, or saw, I think it's supposed to say saw was the door blasting apart as tentacles pulled the poor janitor in. Oh, the janitor dropped an ornate key as the door shut. The SCP needed that key. He knew he did. He saw a ham sandwich next to him. He had an idea. Okay, as the SCP disintegrated the door, he tossed the sandwich at the door. Oh, the door's— oh, it's like literally— okay, it's like literally a door, an oak door. And there's like some kind of squid creature on the other side that lures people in and then eats them, I think? I don't know. That seems interesting. Anyways, yeah, as the SCP disintegrated the door, he tossed the sandwich at the door. As the door squid was distracted, pulling in the sandwich with its slimy tentacles, the SCP grabbed the key and sped off, shutting the door behind him. The SCP noticed the door shut with a loud clang. Oh, there's dialogue. "You will die here," a robotic voice yelled, almost angry. Uh-oh. I don't know who that could... I know a lot of, like, robotic SCPs. I don't know which one that could be. Okay, the SCP accidentally held the key near the keycard door. As he backed away from the tentacle beast, the door behind him swung open. The SCP got the hell out of there. Wait, let me just, out of curiosity, how long is this? Okay, it's not that much longer. Okay, you will die here. I'm gonna make a random guess and say that's like... I don't know. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter for now. The SCP got the hell out of there. He walked down the catwalk, metal clanging and clinking, and the sounds of chaos emanating through the walls. Screams, screams? Yeah, no, did I read that right? I don't know. Screams, cries, yells, prayers. A sound all too familiar at this point. The SCP walked into a four-way intersection of tunnels. A plague doctor, around his height, with yellow glowing eyes, holding a leather doctor bag. Okay. His mask's beak reached his chest. It was shiny, not a speck of dirt or dust in sight. Huh. Okay. Its black robes, boots, and leather gloves seeming darker than they should be. Its pointed hood completely masked its head. If it even had a head. Its robes masked its body, even if it had a body. "I am the cure," the doctor said, holding out its hand to the D-Class. Is this supposed to be the plague doctor, or is this somebody else? Because the design is a little bit different. Anyways, the D-Class had the designation... Oh, the D-Class had the designation of 9341. This is the D-Class that we play as in Containment Breach. Oh, ew. The D-Class had long hair and a goatee. I like long hair, but the goatee... Yellow eyes in what image? I don't know. The doctor had 2 guards in tow. However, the guards were missing their vests. Oh, their white shirt ripped open, and a bloody 12-inch gash on their chest, hastily stitched together, covered in blood. Oh, the guards' breaths sounded ragged. Luckily, none of them saw him. The SCP sped to another room while he had the chance. It's my man! It's my bestie for the resty! It's my fucking zest fest! It's SCP-035. Sorry. Anyways, SCP-035. The SCP entered the observation room. As he climbed over a fallen file cabinet, he decided to sit down in one of the office chairs. He needed to rest. Hey, you! The SCP fell out of his chair, landing on his back. He stood back up. holding the golden key once again. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. A man stood at the glass, wearing a mask. The mask was smiling, though it looked like it was crying, some form of black substance. The same substance also came out of its mouth. The substance seemed to stain the shirt of the host. The host looked like a zombie. The corpse stood in a highly corroded room. The walls were so corroded they became red. The walls were cracked. The walls were destroyed and disgusting. Don't say it, that's his home. Don't say that. A greenish metal panel was on the floor next to a tentacle. There was a hole in the wall next to the panel, full of more metal panels. Listen, I know I don't look trustworthy, but I need you to let me out. If you let me out, I'll, disable the warheads. If I disable the warheads, you actually have a shot at escaping through Gate B. Oh, so this happened a little differently than Containment Breach. I guess, because, like, the gates are disabled by the computer. But I guess not here. Also, he's fucking, I don't know, maybe he's telling the truth, actually. I think that he actually would have a level 5 keycard, so... I believe it. He'd probably need the warheads disabled himself, so... Anyways, the corpse said. The corpse wearing the mask had to be SCP-035. Anyways, why should I? How do I? The SCP responded, trembling. Just flick the orange lever! Not the blue one, the orange one. SCP-035 responded. I swear, please don't switch to the wrong one. Well, what else could the SCP do? As he flipped the switch, SCP-035 thanked him and left. The door to the observation room swung open to reveal that damn rebar beast once more. Oh, not Peanut again. Not Peanut again. He only noticed now that the key hadn't disintegrated in his hand. Why hadn't it disintegrated? It was clearly made of brass or some sort of gold. It should have been destroyed by now. Why wasn't it destroyed? Why was he here? Why is he still here? Is all the SCP could think. The SCP headed west, coming across a large room. Entrance zone. A large blast door, 2 windows next to him. Oh, that fucking teddy bear. He saw a teddy bear with a black bow tie behind a window on a table. Fucking hate that bear. It was a brown bear and it was dancing. Certainly not the weirdest thing he saw today. The SCP got close to the bear. The bear showed him a drawing. I hate his drawings. I hate his fucking drawings. Whatever. A drawing. Oh, it was a drawing of the SCP being hunted by a bear made of wires and metal. As the SCP looked at the picture, he heard a vent open behind him. Oh no, it was the bear from the drawing. Cogs, rusted metal scraps, batteries, and sharp claws. The SCP backed away from the bear until he hit a wall. He looked up to see a TV. Checkpoint lockdown. Recontain SCP-008. The screen flashed. 008 contained? Did Dio do that? I don't know. Then another flash. Entrance zone checkpoint. Level 5 access only. The SCP held the keycard in front of the keycard slot. Or held the key in front of the keycard slot. And shut the door on the bear, crushing it, leaving a vaguely bear-shaped mess of metal. The SCP sped off, not looking back, running into halls of gray and neon blue lines in the center. The SCP finally felt calm. He got close to the blue lights and rested next to it for a bit. Oh yeah, that's right, because this SCP likes blue lights. or something, he could finally think. Think of that fox plushie or the time he played with SCP-999. That's cute. Oh yeah, this SCP has a fox plushie, by the way, or at least had one at some point, and I think that's adorable. Anyways, he finally felt calm again, but he had to continue on. He had to escape the Foundation. As he walked through the gray halls of the entrance zone, he hears beep, beep. Oh no! Mobile Task Force Epsilon 11, designated Nine-Tailed Fox, has entered the facility. All personnel are advised to stay in the evacuation shelters until all SCPs have been recontained. That's one of my least favorite things to hear in that game. Anyways, the SCP looked left to see a group of 3 soldiers in ballistic vests, orange jumpsuits. Oh yeah, holding submachine guns, gunning down a D-class who is covered in blood, groaning, limping towards them, arms pointed forward. As the man in the orange jumpsuit fell to the ground, the task force turned its face to SCP XXXX. Hey! Hey! Halt! One NTF yelled. Though that yelling attracted another SCP. It was a red reptile. It had no eyes, but 3 long red claws, a 4th disposable digit on its paws. Oh, it had red, sharp teeth that could easily shred human flesh. The red reptile had a line of eye spots on its spines. 939s. The SCP yelled in a human's voice, shredding the group of 3 before they could react. The SCP ducked under a table. Oh, sorry, the SCP means 939. Maybe I should just say that. I'll just start saying their numbers. Or, like, their titles, whatever. The 939 yelled in a human's voice, shredding the group of 3 before they could react. The SCP ducked under a table as 939 called out in the voice of an NTF. Oh, hey, halt, the reptile said, exactly mimicking the voice of the NTF. Creepy. Another red reptile came through, then another. One called in the voice of a man. One called in the voice of a woman. Wait, what was he doing again? The SCP couldn't remember. Only when he was about to leave did he see the reptiles and was reminded of what was going on. The SCP sped off once the 3 SCPs saw another D-class. Eventually, the SCP made it to Gate B. The mask told him to go there. Gate B had a large reception area, water fountains, 2 metal detectors leading to the entrance, emergency exit elevators, all the things you'd expect in an entrance of the facility like this hellhole. Okay, we're almost, I think we're pretty much almost done. As the SCP made it through the blast door and entered the elevator, he heard loud roars. Oh shit, something big, something massive, destroying the facility. I love instantly knowing who is who when it comes to these SCPs. The SCP was able to use the key to get through the large brown blast door. Once the SCP stepped out of the elevator, he was hit by a bright white light. A bright white light. A bright white light. Light. He was almost free. As the SCP sped towards the main exit, he looked behind him, just in time to watch a large, massive paw take down an attack helicopter. He heard gunfire, sirens, yelling. Oh, he did do it! We were unable to detonate the warhead for unknown reasons. The warheads for unknown reasons. All mobile task forces have been called in attempt to recontain 682. But the SCP didn't care. As he disintegrated the final door, he stepped outside into the snowy winter. He looked up at the sun for the first time in decades. he finally saw light, and he ran into the Pinewood Forest. Huh. Oh shit, oh they knew. Okay, SCP-XXXX has left the premises of the facility. Please keep in mind SCP-682 is our top priority. Do not attempt to recontain SCP-XXXX. Focus on 682. The SCP was finally able to enjoy the sunlight. He was finally free. And that wraps up this tale. It was a little longer than I thought, but that was really good. I really like the way that it encapsulated the chaos of that breach. Yeah, you know, good on SCP-XX. Yeah, we need a title for this SCP, by the way, or like a name, or like something. Because I don't want to say SCP-XXXX every time, but anyways, it was good. It was very good. Any improvements? Other than like slight grammatical things, honestly, I would say, I don't know. I genuinely really like this. Oh, I was thinking the Inkman or the Corrosive Ink for an SCP title. Ooh. Living Corrosive Ink or the Inkman. I don't know. I like the Inkman, but then it doesn't encapsulate like everything. Like he's still got like the gems and whatnot going on with his head that I feel like is just as important. I would say, yeah, maybe some grammatical things, which is, like, easy to clean up, and also, synonyms. Listen, I think that it's really annoying when people overuse synonyms. I think that can totally happen, and it's very obvious when they do, because sometimes they will replace a word with, like, a word that means the exact same thing, but it's so, like, obscure and, like, unnecessary that you have to Google what it means, which is okay, as long as you do it every, like, little bit, but, like, when every synonym is like that, you're confusing me, and you look pretentious, okay? In my opinion. But I will say for this story, maybe some synonyms would be good, or some other ways to describe certain things, I guess? I don't know. But, like, really, the only example I can think about for that was, like the SCP, like, speeding off. It was always kind of like he sped off, which, like, you could say, like, take off, ran off, the fucking skedaddled, you know, like, describe the way that he's running. I don't know. Honestly, there's really not much to say. I really like this, you know? Anyways, I've neglected chat for a little while, so let's get back into the live stream chat. How are you guys doing? You haven't seen me for like 2 or 3 years. That's like as long as my channel has been around. Hi! How's it going? Anyways. Am I in all messages? I am. Okay! Now we can I'll catch up with the chat. Should have made the story shorter. It's alright, it's okay. Honestly, it's on me. I should have known. I should have been, like, prepared for longer stories. I think I may have to say, I don't know, in the future, especially for Saturdays, I've already put a limit on how many chapters somebody could present, but maybe I'll limit it even more in the future. It really just depends on, like, the length of the chapters. But anyway, I'll sort that out when that's not a big issue. Okay. Violet, have you ever heard of Wolf Quest? I have, and I was thinking of making a video on it, but I kind of just lost. I had, like, writer's block, and I couldn't figure out any video that I could possibly make about that game, but it is a good game. and I might make a video on it in the future. Okay, I think we're ready to... Wait, well, I don't think SCP XXXX would be a very good athlete. I think so. I think he was pretty capable in his breach. You know, he outran and dodged a lot. But anyways, okay, we're finally gonna start making an SCP, guys. So I made a little list of questions, like, just so we can get in the right direction and we can stay on task or whatever, okay? So we're gonna be yapping in the meanwhile, alright? Yeah, capable, because he was about to fucking die violently, you know. Some people don't have that kind of, like, instinct, you know? He has very good survival instinct. Some people don't have that. Some people, like, freeze up. Or, like, they make the wrong choices. You'd probably be a bit faster if 106 is coming for you. That would be terrifying. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna try not to get sidetracked. Let's work together, guys. The theme of this SCP is the first thing that I think that we should cover. What are we going for? Do we want to make something that's scary? Do we want to make something that's funny? Do we want to make something that's sad? What are we going... Knowing you guys, I'd assume comedy, but I wouldn't be surprised of horror. But that's for you guys to decide. Like, what are we trying to... What feelings are we trying to evoke doing this? Add the Olympic symbol on the SCP's arm. Well, we don't even know if the SCP has arms yet, so slow down. We'll take things one at a time, okay? Trust me, I structured these questions so that we'll get to everything in a proper manner. Okay, what are we going for here? Horrific. Somebody said horrific, somebody said sad. Oh, Bello and Private and Chase are in the chat. Also, comedically terrifying? That's interesting. Also, oh my god, Bello is in the- I see Bello. I see Priver. Who else did you say was in the chat? Hold on. And Chase. Where's Chase? I don't see Chase. Guys, go back to Wildcraft. This is not your stream. You guys are not welcome here. You're gonna kill all of my viewers. Like, literally. Bello hater is Chase. I'm not surprised. Because YouTube sucks ass and there's a character limit, should I make a Google Doc with a story instead of a link where you... Oh, instead with a link... Oh, and a link so you can access it easier? Yes. Also, I have a Wattpad. It's Wattpad, right? It's Wattpad. I'm learning, guys. I have an account for that now, so if you wanted to post something on there, I could go check it out on there. Anyways. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying different things, though. A lot of us aren't even talking about the theme. Can we start a cult for me, please? No, I'm the only one that gets a cult. Okay, horror and comedy. Okay, I like where we're going. I've got 2 suggestions for... Oh, actually, I've got 3. Do happy plus comedy plus horrific. Okay, we've got 3 suggestions to do horror and comedy. Okay. Horror and comedy it is. Let me write that down. So our theme is horror and comedy. We're looking for something that is funny and scary, okay? Something funny and scary. Scary in a funny way, funny in a scary way, whatever. Next question. Is this going to... No, Bello, you may not be a mod. Absolutely not. I would trust Dio to be a mod more than I would actually... I wouldn't trust Dio to be a mod, but I would give him mod anyway, because I think it would be funny. Anyways, is our SCP an object or a living being? Is it something like a mug, or like a spray paint can, Or is it like a person or an animal or a bug? What are we thinking, guys? Object or living being? It could also be an object that is living and breathing, by the way, but that would count as a living being. So we'll sort that out later, okay? Just, do we want it to be alive or not, is basically the question. The SCP is an animal like me. We could do an animal, okay, a living being, stick bug. Living being, okay, we got a, hi ghost, we've got a lot, okay, the SCP is an living, make it a living creature that likes green pens a lot. Okay, we got a lot of ideas. I don't think anybody's saying object. So, okay, we'll go for a living being. Okay. Object or living being? It will be a living being. Living being. Next, what item, or, well, not item, that doesn't count. What species is it? Is it like one of a kind of thing? Is it a dog? Is it a person? Is it a sentient hamster wheel? What are we thinking, guys? What actually is this thing? And, okay, a lot of people are saying an animal. Somebody said a dragon, crow or crocodile, a living crayon, please. It's a dog. Okay, we've got a lot of conflicting ideas here. And I thought this might happen, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a lot of common things, and I'm gonna host a vote for it on my community tab. Nobody will be a moderator unless they are at least 18 years old and pass applications which are currently closed. That is correct. That is correct. A worn out soldier. How about a wolf? Okay. A weird human-like creature that is fat and red. A monstrous being with black fog and magma-looking features. Oh, okay, we got a lot of ideas here. Feeling stick bug. That's pretty valid. Okay. We got a lot of good ideas. Oh, bye, Barry Seedley. I can't tell if you're Alex or Silly. I think you're Alex. Either way, goodbye. Have a good one. Have a good Friday. Maybe a Yeti? I don't really like Yeti and SCP in the same sentence, and I am not saying why. Anyways. A creature that looks like Godzilla with the combined power of Priver and also a wolf. Okay, I'm getting a lot of suggestions for a wolf. I think I got 2 for a stick bug. Somebody said, could it be a husky with a bloody mouth and spots? Okay. A lot of you guys are either saying a wolf or a dog. Some of you guys are saying a crow. A mutated airplane. I probably should have added more questions to dumb things down a little bit more. But let's take down the idea. Okay, so we have, I'm just gonna write like a canine creature. So we could have a go for a canine creature, or a, oh, a coyote. I love coyotes. Okay. I think you're the second person to say a crow. So I'm gonna write down a crow. Somebody else said a stick. I'm pretty sure 2 people said a stick bug. I could be wrong though. It could have been the same person twice. Giant red-scaled creature with horns and amazing climbing ability. Okay, you said a red-scaled creature. Somebody else said a red magma creature, and then another person said like a red fat humanoid. So I'm just gonna write down red creature. Because maybe we could meet in the middle with these. Okay. Bird hybrid with silvery gold eyes. I feel like I wanted to say something. I forgot it. Forget it. Oh, okay, the abilities, we'll focus on the abilities next. We're just focusing on what it is right now. Oh. Look up Dead by Daylight wolf form of the killer Dracula. It would give you a cool reference for the canine, I believe. Okay, hold on. Dead by Daylight, that can be abbreviated into DBD, right? Hold on. DBD Dracula. No, Dracula wolf. Oh. Okay, it's like kind of a... It's like a fairly broad wolf. Very shaggy looking, red eyes. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. A TV headman who has a screen with horror pictures. We have so many characters in fiction that is a person with a TV for a head. I love it. I think it's cool design. We're going for something a little unique here, but that is a good suggestion. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the suggestions. So we got a canine-like creature, a crow, I'm just gonna say like a crow-like creature, a stick bug, and a red creature. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to make a poll on my community tab right now. This will probably be deleted by the time that you guys are watching this as a VOD, for those of you who are watching it not live, so sorry, you're missing out. But here we go. No, my music! I hate this app, guys, I really do. What is my fingers doing?
I'm learning a lot of things that I never thought I would learn so early on, and it's very exciting and different. I'm excited to see where my future will take me.
Oh, I wanted to make fun of this lady in this ad, but she looks like really sweet and she looks kind of nervous, so I'm not gonna say anything. You know, I want to put on just like Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think it's 2 p.m. that I like. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think it's 2 p.m. music. It's got such like a stupid vibe to it, and I really like it. Oh, it's an hour version. Okay. Is this it? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, it is. Okay. Sounds different for some reason, though. I don't like it. Anyways, okay, we got the canine creature. Okay, what creature should our SCP be? We've got the canine-like creature, so canine creature. We've got a crow-like creature. We got the stick bug. And we got the red creature. Something like humanoid red, maybe, or like the magma thing that can climb well. Okay. Oh. One of them has to be the correct answer, I guess. I don't... Oh, no, I did a quiz, not a poll! I'm so dumb! I didn't mean to do this. Can I go back? I have to discard the whole post. Guys, this song is like rotting away my brain cells. Okay, there we go, a poll. Oh my gosh. What creature should our SCP be? I'm just gonna say ignore this if you aren't in our live. Ignore this if you aren't in our live right now. Okay, we got canine creature, crow-like creature. Okay, crow-like creature, then stick bug. Then red creature. Okay, now I'm gonna post it, okay? There is officially... Why is my battery on everything dying? Hold on. There is officially a poll on my YouTube channel's community page right now. I'm just gonna put my devices on charge because for some reason they're not charging. I think I might have unplugged them and just forgot to replug them in. There we go. This one's charging. I need my tablet to charge too. So yeah, go vote on my community tab. Okay, this gives you the great opportunity to do so because I'm busy right now putting my things on charge. Oh, Fromp, you were first to vote. Well done. Oh, can I do a white dog that's fluffy but looks innocent, but at night it has a terrifying form? That kind of reminds me of, Welly, to be honest. Type faster. I normally type really fast. I'm normally the fastest typer in the land. People see me type and they're like, oh my god, how do you type so fast? I'm like, I'm a writer. And they're like, oh. But on my tablet, I have to be really careful when I'm pressing the keys, because if I press too hard, my tablet falls down, then it knocks into my monitor, then it knocks my phone over, then my phone falls onto the ground. Not good. We don't want that. Okay, let's check the poll again. Okay, I'm gonna just consider it done now. What creature should our SCP be? Brackets, ignore this if you aren't in our live right now. We have... Oh no, with the least amount of votes, we have the stick bug with 0%. In second last place, we have the red creature with 11 votes. In second place, the crow-like creature with 22 votes. No, 22%, not votes. Not like that. I don't even know how many viewers right now. The canine creature takes the cake with... The canine creature has 67% of the votes. Yeah. So the canine creature wins. We're making it a canine-like creature. Oh, please be mature in the chat. So canine creature. Okay, now we're gonna narrow it down some, okay? We need to decide what exact creature it's going to be, and, like, what color it's gonna be, and everything like that. So we narrowed it down to a canine creature. Some of you guys were saying dog, some of you guys were saying wolf, so I'm gonna write that down. Some of my poll options. We got a dog. We got a wolf. Any other idea? Make it like green pens. Okay, you know what? Because you're asking so much. No matter what this SCP does, I'm still going to give it the fact that it likes green pens. How about it? Make it have eyes made of static. A coyote, please, I bet. Ooh! Okay, we can add a coyote. I love coyotes. You see a lot of them in my area. I remember, I think I said this story like a million times, but when I was new to this province, I was walking with my sister and we saw coyotes, because we were walking in like a, not a field per se, like it was a field, but it was like divided by like a walking like trail. We were walking on the trail and we saw coyotes in the field and they were like looking at us, like 2 of them. But they're so little that like, honestly, like unless coyotes are in like a giant pack or like one of them has rabies, you really don't have to worry about them. It's more your pets that you have to be worried about. We're not naming it Alistair. We're just not, okay? it would take a lot of you guys requesting for it to be named Alistair for me to do that. Like, you guys would have to win, like, a vote by a landslide. By a landslide. We're not naming it Alistair. Next. Do y'all not know what a canine is? Add a tiger, add a jaguar. Okay, a canine, guys. A dog, like something in the Canidae family. We're talking like a coyote, a wolf, a fox, a dog, a dingo. Why am I forgetting? An African wild dog. Surprisingly, not a hyena. I finished drawing my Chase X Bello fan art. Interesting, Julia. I'll go and check it out because why not? Oh wait, you know what? Actually, that's kind of cute. Aww. I'm normally a hater about this kind of thing, but that's actually really cute. Look. Aww. Aww. It's aww. In a way. Like, if you ignore everything canonically about them, it's kind of cute. Ooh, very cute font. Can we name it Soldier? Depends. It has to be kind of related. We'll come up with a name last. How about that? Because I feel like that would be the most fitting, right? Also, keep in mind that this is going to be comedy/horror. This has to be something that is scary and funny. It's a dingo named Alistair. It's not called fucking Alistair. Let's not do this. But that's 2 votes for a coyote. No, a dingo. That's not 2 votes then. That's 1 for a dingo, 1 for a coyote. Bella would not stoop to that thing and date it. She would not. Let's name it Mr. Beast. Let's just not. Oh! Who is certified Bello hater? German Shepherd. Ooh, okay, we got a lot of good ideas. Okay, so we got dog, wolf, coyote. Now we have a dingo. Okay, that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Okay, we're gonna have another poll. Alright. I'm gonna do same deal. Same deal. Poll. Okay, we got dog, wolf, dingo, coyote. Alright guys, choose wisely, okay? Remember the theme, remember what we're going for, remember everything. Okay? I put the poll up for you guys to go check out. I don't think I did another quiz again. No, I didn't. Did no one notice I just noticed when I saw it, because I didn't actually see a certified Bello hater until just now, and I was like, oh, it's a mod. Oh, that must be Epsilon. Okay, name comes last, alright? Keep your names in your noggin, but we're now focusing on what type of canine creature this is, alright? Let me take a sip out of my tea that's been here for well over an hour. It's still really yummy. I love London fogs. I'm gonna finish it. Did I? My bad. What'd you say, even? German Shepherd. I acknowledged one of the chats you said German Shepherd. I saw that. Oh, coyote is taking the lead. Okay, I was kind of hoping for a coyote. Coyotes are really cool. Let me see here. Oh. No, don't tell me YouTube's doing the thing. No. Okay, maybe if no, YouTube might be doing the thing. Oh no. No, it is! I need to restart YouTube in order to see my newest posts because it's not updating me, so I have to restart the entire app by closing it and opening it. Sorry, I just opened my YouTube. Somebody made an animation meme 1 year ago of the song Happy Nation, but it's to like the, you know, the, I don't know what her, I think it's Starlight, you know that pony that's like all about like equality or whatever, and she's like the villain. That looks so fire, but I'm not gonna open that. Let me go into my account and check the polls. Guys, what's your favorite My Little Pony character? I really fuck with Rarity. Oh, okay, yeah, the coyote did win by a landslide. Okay, coming in last place, we have a tie, actually, which kind of surprised me. The dingo I expected to get low. But the dog also did just as poorly, with both 10% for each of them. Ew. Then there's the wolf with 20%. Then with a whole 60%, we got the coyote. So, canine creature, coyote. I like where this is going a lot. Guys, we're creative geniuses. You know what? I'll say this already. I'm not planning on, like, submitting this as an SCP or, like, taking this seriously or whatever, but I would like to include this SCP as, like, a little, like, Easter egg in my... Is there another way to describe it other than fan fiction? My fan series, my SCP story? My SCP story. I want to call it that. Nothing against fan fiction. I just don't want to call it fan fiction. Oh, now I need to... My music up.
Super Bowl 60, the biggest night in football. New England Patriots, Seattle Seahawks.
I don't care.
Decade in the making, plus Bad Bunny's halftime.
I've never cared about the Super Bowl. Who cares about the Super Bowl? Not me. Did I click on the right thing? Hello? Oh, there we go. Anyways. Yeah, we're doing design next. So what should it be? Like, what should this coyote look like? Are we making it look like a normal coyote? Are we making it like a bipedal coyote? Are we making it a pink coyote? Let's start with, like, maybe, like, color or, like, design ideas first of all. Oh, half white, half black coyote that has red eyes and looks relatively normal, but has snow in its genes and is thus very, very cold. Reminds me of Dr. Iceberg a little bit. Maybe it was subjected to the same thing that made Dr. Iceberg Dr. Iceberg. I don't know what that is, actually. I don't know how Dr. Iceberg became cold. I think it was like a lab experiment gone wrong. I don't know. That's funny enough, that's also how Kane Pathos Crow became a dog. I love Kane so much. I'm just like rambling while you guys submit answers. I saw it on Dr. Sherman's channel the other day. If you guys don't know, Dr. Sherman is like a huge, like, SCP YouTuber. I was just, like, scrolling on shorts the other day when I come across this, like, short that was, like, it was, like, because you know how sometimes when you're going through shorts, you can get recommended posts instead? It was, like, a post of, like, a t-shirt for, like, the SCP Foundation, and it was, like, all the, like, well, not all of them, but it was, like, a few of, like, the SCP, like, personnel members, and Kane was on it. Now, literally all I want is a shirt of just Kane Pathos Crow. I don't know, maybe one of those exists already and I just haven't looked for it, but yeah. Okay. Oh, silvery gold eyes. What does that mean, silvery gold eyes? You're not the first person to describe something with silvery gold eyes. We're getting our yellows and we're getting our warm tones and our cool tones really mixed up today. That's what I wanted to say earlier, Quartz. I don't think the Plague Doctor's eyes are yellow. I have to check again. Oh, that scared me. Yeah, they're like really, really, really light gray, like silvery almost. Look. See? They like kind of almost have like no color. Scaring the fuck out of me. Okay. I don't know. Wait, that was literally my... Wait, yes, I was. That was literally my comment. Wait, what? Give him an addiction to eating snowflakes. Oh, that's why he's always breaching. He's always breaching because he's trying to get outside to eat the snow. So maybe they have to, like, give him, like, one of those snow machines. I don't know. I like that idea. Okay, so far, let me go through this for a second. Let me go into all messages again. Adding to the design, it should be bipedal. I don't know. I mean, it's your choices. Can make it a red coyote, staticky eyes, bipedal. Okay, we seem keen on making it bipedal. Make it look like a hybrid between ice and lava. Okay, we've got a lot of creative ideas today. Let me write a few common things. So we have the black and white fur, which personally I'm kind of in favor for. I don't know. I like my kind of monochrome designs. It's very hard to go wrong with black and white. Wait, what? Shockwave! What about shock? Hold on. Horror, bloody, war zone, dirty eyes, which glows when seeing prey, giving him a speed boost that builds up a shockwave. Oh, I thought you meant the Transformer when I first saw your message. I love Shockwave. Do you guys want to see him? Look at him. Yeah. Anyway, oh, I will be drawing the SCP. I encourage all of you to draw the SCP once we're done. I'll be doing the same. Anyways, okay. Have a lava coyote with an ice tail. Oh, cyan eyes. I love the color cyan. Oh, I like that. Okay, we'll do the eye color next, but I feel like we should do the coat color first. Make it a normal colored coyote with silver gold. Yeah, that's what I don't get. You can't do silver and gold. Like, how do you... like, they're opposites. Like, that's why, like, with jewelry, you're either a silver girly or a gold girly. Eye color static. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Okay, we'll do... Okay, so somebody said a regular coat, so like a normal fur coat. So it'd be like beige, maybe like grayish. So, regular coat, black and white. Any more ideas for the... I would if my sister didn't lose my pencil. I wish I could lend you... I have so many fucking pencils. I don't know where they all went, though. I'm standing here with a pencil. Do you guys ever do that? You run out of the eraser part of your pencil, and to get that last little bit out, you bite down on the pencil? I don't care. If you guys are like, ew, whatever. I'm telling you, I've always done this. Wait, Starscream is shaped like a Dorito? Only in Bayverse. I hate Michael Bay. Anyways. I don't, like, hate the Bayverse movies. I'm not particularly fond of them compared to other Transformers media, but, like... Fuck Michael Bay. I heard, this is all alleged, but I heard he was involved in the files. I don't know. I saw like a whole TikTok about it. Apparently Megan Fox also had a lot to say about him when she was younger. Fuck that guy. Anyways, ooh, heterochromia. Okay, I'm gonna take suggestions for the eyes too. We'll do the eyes and the coat at the same time. So I'll host like the polls at the same time. So the coat, we've got black and white or the regular coat. Then for the eyes, we've got, I'm gonna say one eye silver, one eye gold, because I have no idea what silvery gold or goldish silver is. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that looks like. It's either warm or it's cool. The only time that I know about something being warm or cool at the same time is actually the color pink. Because pink is literally just desaturated red, so if you add a cool undertone, you could make it into a cool color. And you can also add warm undertones as well, so pink, despite being red in a way, can be a cool color and a warm color. Why did I lose my train of thought there? Anyways. Okay, we could do one silver, one gold. That's cool, actually. Silver and gold, or what did somebody say? Cyan? I think another person said red, so we'll add red as an option. Do we have any more ideas for the coats, or are we kind of happy with that? Wait, one blind on one eye with a scar, and the other is red, with its other pupil black. I'm gonna count that for heterochromia, which would also fall under silver and gold, but I guess I'll keep silver and gold as its own option, and I'll just say heterochromia. I don't know how to spell heterochromia. Could somebody type that again in the chat? I lost the chat that said heterochromia, and I don't know how to spell it. I still say normal coyote colors. I'm with you. I got that written down. It's between black and white or a regular coat. Thank you, Hawk. Heterochromia. I still fucking spelled it wrong. Chromia. Did you know my biological father had heterochromia, and I didn't get it, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't get it, because I like my eyes. You guys were making fun of me for my eyes last time. You guys said that my eyes are cold and dead, and I shown you guys my eyes, and I said no. My eyes are really full of life, actually. You can just see the soul in them, right? Anyways, yeah, that's true. Fun fact, Epsilon has heterochromia, and I think, if I remember, correct me on this if I'm wrong, but you have the rarest type of heterochromia, because there are different types. My biological dad, he had, like, the basic, heterochromia, like the one eye, one color, the other eye, the other color. I can't remember what the other color was. I think it was brown. But it could have been green, but I think it was brown. I'll have to ask my mom. I don't know. Do not search up Why are we talking about degloving? Don't talk about, no, absolutely don't look that up. Having heterochromia in my school would be a terrible experience. Listen, I'm gonna say I'm glad that I have the eyes that I do, but if I had heterochromia, I would never, like, stop flaunting about it. Like, you could not bully me for it. Like, the second that anyone brought it up, I would be like, I would be so privileged about it. Anyways. Wait, let me cook. So half black, half white, the tail being snow themed, and the black half being magma themed. Ooh, okay, fire and ice. Okay, that's interesting. We're skipping ahead a little bit though. Abilities are next, okay, after the appearance. But keep the abilities in mind, because they could be connected to the appearance. Anyway, okay, I'm late for pulling the poll, making the poll. I just wanted to see if anyone else had any ideas for a coat. Can be a black and white, coyote, half blind, eye static, of course. Okay, I'm gonna add static, because a few people said static. for the eyes, so I'm gonna add that too. I think I can add a 5th option on poles. If not, I'll just include silver and gold as a part of the heterochromia option. So, can't its skin be stretched to its skin? Oh, I meant bones. Stretched to its bones, but its bones are inside of it. If it was stretched to the bones, how is that making sense? Ooh, coarse and rough. I agree with that. Okay. I don't see anyone else saying anything for the coats. Oh wait, black, white, and brown. Okay, so that would kind of be like a mix between the other two. Okay, black, white, regular coat, or black, white, and brown. As long as you start with black and white, any other color that you add to your design is going to fit well. This is why I love black and white, or like desaturated colors in character design, because literally, if you want to give them a pop of color, anything works. Literally anything. Everything goes with black, everything goes with white. Gray, I find is a bit of a, like, more dull color, but like everything goes with gray anyway. It just might not look as exciting or bold compared to black or white, but, you know. Also, like, when you're drawing, you're probably gonna not use black exactly unless you're, like, drawing, like, a comic or something, or, like, for the outlines. You're probably gonna use some dark shade of gray. And same goes for white, you're probably gonna use some dark shade of, or light shade of, gray. Anyways, silver blue eyes. Oh, or gilded red eyes. Okay, we got cyan. I think that, okay, let's say blue. Other than cyan, let's say blue, because that kind of leaves it open, because cyan is blue. I don't care. Oh, it's green too. No, it's not. It's mainly blue. I know, because I love cyan a lot. Anyways, okay, let me start the polls, because we're ready to go. I'll start with the coats. Coats, we got black and white. Black, white, and brown. Then for the third option, we've got regular coyote coat. Like, I want to say like tannish gray. Like a tannish gray type of thing. I'm just gonna say type shit. Without the T, type shit. It doesn't work when I say it out loud, but it works when I type it. I hate that so. I hate words that, like, they're funny when you type them, but it's not funny when you say it out loud. Like, when you put on something, like you're making fun of something, and you say like A-H-H or H-H. It's not funny when you say it out loud. In text, it's hilarious, but it's not funny when you say it out loud. You were the first to vote again. Good job. Oh yeah, while I'm doing the coat post, let me start up another one for the eyes. We have a lot of options for the eyes. So, no, not eyeshadow. I didn't say that, autocorrect. Calm down. Okay, we got silver and gold. Blue. Red. Oh no, I have to type it. Not heterosexual. We're anything but heterosexual here. Well, some of us. Oh shit, okay, I can only put 4 options. So I'm gonna take out the silver and gold. That counts for heterochromia. So if you guys choose heterochromia, then we'll do another poll for which colors exactly. So you have blue, red, and static. That's what we also had. Okay. Yeah, post. Beep. Okay, so got 2 polls. I'll give it a minute, okay? Just like dark jokes, they are funny until you say them out loud and then get It depends! It depends what you're joking about. It really depends what you're joking. And it depends on the context, too. Where are you joking about it, you know? I don't know. Yeah, Party Bird, that's a great... Like, I'm not even gonna read your chat out loud because I know it's gonna sound awkward, but, like, that's a perfect example of... That's funny in text, but that's not funny if you say it out loud. Want to hear some recommendations? I have some... Ooh! Warrior Cat Ultimate Edition. Okay, I did say that I would make a return to Roblox soon on the channel. I did not say that I was gonna make a return to Warrior Cat's Ultimate Edition. Maybe I will, under the same logic as covering content on the game isn't exactly supporting it, especially not if I'm not financially supporting it, but at the same time, one of the big arguments that I have for making Roblox content again is that the fact that I'm not making Roblox content is not harming Roblox at all. I'm not even putting a dent in it. Like, maybe if I was Flamingo and I stopped making Roblox content, that would maybe affect people, but, yeah, Horror with Violet isn't really doing much. Not that I think Flamingo would really change the game either, but yeah, one of the things is just, like, Roblox is too big for me to just kind of ignore as a single person, right? It's not doing anything, but Warrior Cat's Ultimate Edition... I don't know, I kind of feel like I brought a lot of attention to that game, because that video really popped off. Like, that is still my best performing video to this day. It's pushing 2 million views now. Well, it's kind of getting there. It's only going up. Like, it still hasn't died. It's one of those videos that, like, you get recommended years after it was released. Love YouTube for doing that, by the way. But yeah. This isn't the first time she's called Warrior Cat's Ultimate Edition Wildcraft Ultimate Edition, and you know what? It won't be the last either. Okay, Black and White and Heterochromia are still going strong. It's a tight battle in the pelt section, though. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to restart my YouTube again. It hurts. Okay. Oh wait, no I don't. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I do. We're gonna give them a name or a title when it's done, because we need to be able to pick something that's kind of fitting. We don't want to name it something like Happy if its entire thing is being miserable. Actually, that kind of would be funny, but like, you get what I'm saying, right? Okay, let's go posts. Let's see here. Oh, okay, it is a bit tight, but we've got... Oh, and that was unexpected. In last place, we have a regular coyote coat. Like, tannish gray type shit. That has 22% of the votes, which actually kind of surprised me. We have black, white, and brown in second place with 33% of votes, and with 44%, my favorite number, we've got black and white. So... Oh, that's sad at 22%, 33%, 44%. That's satisfying. I didn't know 100 could be divided like that. That's beautiful. I think we're going with black and white then. That takes it. That takes a cake. I'm so white. Okay, eyes. Oh, nobody voted for blue or red. That shocks me. Damn. Okay, nobody voted for blue and red. Those both have 0%. Wait, Heterochromia is 67? Well, to me it says 64, so that's what I'll be reading. The results are the same either way. For static, we've got 36%, and for Heterochromia, we have 64%. So we're going for a black and white coyote with Heterochromia eyes. But we need to figure out what color. Well, what colors, because we need to do 2 colors. So give me some suggestions. You guys said we had either gold and silver. Because I don't know what silvery gold is. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna Google it. Is that even a thing? I'm gonna howl if I Google it and, like, the AI overview goes, actually, that's kind of impossible. Hold on. I vote for the gold silver thing. That does sound really nice. And it's the fact that you can't really go wrong with a black and white design. Anyways, what was I about to Google? Oh yeah, silvery gold. Like, what does that even mean? Oh shit, that is a thing. You just make it less warm. Oh, you just like you just make the gold less saturated and you give it like a cooler undertone. But that wouldn't even be gold at that point. That's like bronze. Silvery gold is just bronze. Like, I'm looking at it. Yeah, metal gradients, bronze, silver, gold is what it says. I'm looking at like the top middle row, and I'm imagining that's what you mean by silvery gold. But that's just bronze. Silly billies. You're complaining about the AI overview when you can literally click the links to get actual sources. Well, for me, I miss the big text that, you know, when you Googled something back in the good old days and that big text showed up that was like directly from Wikipedia or like the Oxford Dictionary or whatever, so you didn't have to click on links. I miss those days. But I think there is there a way to turn off the AI overview? I think there is. I think you have to Google something and then Google -AI and then the AI overview won't show up. It's still useless to me, and I don't know, sometimes if you just want a quick answer for something niche, where, like, you know that you're not gonna get the big text block that tells you everything straight from a wiki, yeah, then I will admit the overview is kind of helpful. Especially because I have really niche questions. Like, really niche questions. Like, especially to do with centipedes. And, like, a lot of people just, like, I don't know, a lot of sites just don't know anything about centipedes. Oh yeah, what type of heterochromia? Let's, take some options in the chat. Okay, I need to go back into the live stream chat. What are we all saying? Let me look through the messages. I don't care that my music is off right now. La 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 la, go. Yeah, we're in all messages. Oh, they changed the cougar designs. Update the game. Okay, well, I'll check that out tomorrow. Ooh, purple with a violet gradient, gold with a silver gradient. So, basically, purple with, like, a bluish in it, like a very slight blue, and gold, almost bronze. Okay. Instead of, right, because I don't know how much characters I can type into the poll, so I'm just gonna say, it still counts as, like, I'm gonna say gradient. Gradient purple. Plus gradient. That's beautiful, by the way. That's two beautiful colors. Plus gradient. Gold. Beautiful. Stuff called white gold. Literally looks like silver. Where have I heard about white gold before? You told me about that. One static eye, one red, and gold eye. That would be like fucking triple chromia. I don't even know. We decided on heterochromia. We're not adding a third eye color, okay? Unless we add like a third eye. But then we're kind of copying from Clef. That would just be Dr. Clef as a coyote. Okay. What did you say, though? You said one static eye and one... Where's your chat? I lost it. I'm so sad. Oh, okay. One red and gold eye. Okay, we already have a gold here. We have two options for gold, so I'm just gonna say static plus red. Because we don't have any red in here yet. That's what I'm gonna go for. A fourth eye. Okay, you know what? 4 eyes? That's kind of original. But how many polls are we gonna do on the eyes then? Are we gonna make all 4 eyes different colors, or are we gonna make like one side one color, the other side another color? Or are we gonna go crisscross where they have like a red eye here, then like static eye here, static eye here? Or do we do top eyes one color and then bottom eyes another color? I don't know. I feel like we may be overthinking the eyes a little bit. Oh, also somebody said black and orange. Gorgeous. It gives Halloween. Okay, there we go. Look up heterochromia types so we can vote. Oh, we're voting on what type of heterochromia? I'm going for central heterochromia, so it's really pretty in my opinion. Wait, what? You said black and orange? Yeah, I wrote down black and orange. Is that not what I said? I'm pretty sure I said that. Black and orange. That's why I said it gives Halloween. Okay. I'm gonna resume my music for a second. It's a little awkward when it's just silent.
Super Bowl 60, the biggest night in
I don't care about the Super Bowl, actually. I really don't care about the Super Bowl.
The rematch, a decade in the making, plus Bad Bunny's halftime show.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. Types of heterochromia. I'm not doing a vote for this one. We're just gonna decide in the chat by whoever I see type the most for each type, because I'm not doing a poll for like you guys are, if we keep going this way, we're gonna be doing like a poll to see how many eyelashes they have on their bottom row. Okay, we have complete heterochromia, which means, like, I'm just looking at images here. This eye and this eye are 2 different colors. Then we have central heterochromia, where it's like both eyes are the same color on the outside, and then it's another color on the inside. So like it's blue on the outer rim, and then it's like brown on the inside, like near the pupils. Then we have sectoral heterochromia. I'm pretty sure this is the one Epsilon has, where one of the eyes, or maybe both of the eyes, I really don't know, but this image shows one of the eyes has a patch of another color. So like both of your eyes could be blue, but like on one eye you have like a little patch of brown, which is really cool. Actually, I'm so glad that I don't have I would be the biggest prick in the world. I would never shut up. Anyways. Okay, what are we thinking? Complete heterochromia? I say normal. What is normal? I'm assuming it's complete, because that's what I think of when I think heterochromia. I think that's what everybody thinks when they think heterochromia. They think one eye different than other. Okay, we got 1 for central. I'm so sorry, Frumpy. I think you might get outvoted here. I don't disagree with you, it does look pretty nice, but my form is spectral heterochromia actually has several different streaks of another color. That's cool. That is very cool. Heterochromia. Oh, complete heterochromia is normal. Okay. We got a lot of votes for normal / complete, and we have 1 very passionate person for central. I am so sorry, Frumpy. I said I wasn't gonna host a vote for this one, and I don't think we need to be honest. 1 eyelash per eye. We're not doing this, we're talking about a coyote. Central. Oh shoot, okay, we got 2 for central, actually. But then we got another one for complete. So I think we have... Okay, I do need to open a poll for this because I cannot keep track. You know, I don't even think we decided on which color we wanted it to be. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 more polls. 1 for the colors that we're gonna include, and 1 for the type of heterochromia this coyote is gonna have. Okay. What colors for the eyes? Yeah, we had gold plus silver. I'm just gonna say purple and gold. Static and red. And black and orange. Okay, I'm gonna post that one. Then, we'll do another poll. What type of okay, I think I know how to spell it. Heterochromia. No, chromia. Did I not spell it right? I typed it exactly as it's written on the paper. It looks like it's I don't care. I don't care. What type of heterochromia? We've got complete, central, and sectoral. Okay, posted those. Hi, Mars Loves All. I'm here with Moosey. Oh my god, I didn't get to talk to Moosey about the like thumbnail for this video. It's Moosey. She's not. They're not. I mean, she is in the draw. You know when you call something she, even though it's not alive. I mean she as in the drawing, not the character. The drawing is not done yet. I just colored it and like gave the eyes some highlights, but I still have to add some details to the wings and like shading and highlights and all that. I just needed a thumbnail, so I just kind of colored it in. But I also have to add like the SCP logo on the jacket and like the goggles, and like maybe put like a pocket on the shirt and on the pants. I still have to do a lot of details, but I hope you like the way that my drawing of Dr. Moosey has been progressing so far. Anyways. Oh, it's a 50-50 between central and complete. Why do I get the feeling that, yeah, this is the way it was in the chat. I get the feeling that, and I'm just joking here, but I get the feeling that Frompy is like making alt accounts for central. Shanks Carney into oblivion? Why? Why are you so mean to Carney? I have to draw Carney sometime. Eye color is now having silver and gold win. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Beautiful. Maybe partial heterochromia and red and black in one eye. Oh, you mean like the sectoral, like okay, so they have like the both eyes are red or both eyes are black and there's either a red or black patch in one of the eyes. Cool. I don't think sectoral is gonna win, but central is in the lead. Well done, Frompy. I don't even care if Frompy made alt accounts. It's the hard work and the dedication. I really respect it. We'll check it in a couple minutes. Or just streaks of silver and gold. Like rows, kind of? Never heard of that. I didn't even make any alts. This is the word of the I believe you, trust me, I believe you. Violet, I will eat you. Indigo. What is your profile pic? I love how your profile is literally just, like, you taking a screenshot of me through, like, your computer screen, but because your computer screen is, like, warping the image a little bit, or, like, it makes it look like there's a filter on it. where I have, like, really, like, bad makeup, like, red lips. Like, it looks like a fucking, like, just looking at it from here, like, the tiny little profile pic in the chat, it looks like it's got, like, a terrible filter on. But then you click on it, and it kind of looks normal. Anyways. Okay, let's see my posts again. Oh, I don't want to have to restart YouTube, please. Please, please. Why is there not just a way to refresh channel pages? Like, why does it always need to be, like, this? Let me see if I can get it to refresh without reopening the app. Because I don't want to have to stop my music again. Oh, there we go! Okay, it actually worked this time. For some reason. Oh shit, RIP Central, it fell back. Oh! Okay. We got the most votes on what color for the eyes. We have... Okay, last place is a tie between purple and gold and black and orange. That kind of surprises me, but I don't know why. In second place, yeah, the peak options are losing. I kind of want to stall more. But in second place, we have gold and silver. And in first place, we have static and red, which honestly, I don't feel like would be that bad. But I kind of like the idea of gold and silver. Even though with jewelry, that's really conflicting. You're supposed to choose one or the other, but I guess it could work. Okay, well... Okay, for the type of heterochromia, 0% of people voted for sectoral, 45% of people voted for central, and 55% of people voted for complete. Should I try to... I feel kind of evil for this, but I'm gonna try to see if I can refresh my channel. If anything changed in the votes, then I'll count it. Okay, things changed in the votes. Only for the type of heterochromia, though. But the eye color didn't change. If anything, more people voted for static and red. Right? It wasn't at 50 before. Now it's at 50 now. So static and red is the eye color. That's official. I checked it twice. I even tried to tweak with the rules. That's just what it is. The type of heterochromia is central, which means... Oh, that would actually look kind of not good. I'm gonna be super honest. Like, if it was if it was, like, complete heterochromia and one eye was static and one eye was red, it could work. But now we've got a situation where we've got either static on, like, the outside of the iris and red towards the pupil, or vice versa. Either way, that sounds like a bitch to draw. And that sounds really ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a gradient between static and red in such, like, a small area of the design. Wait, don't worry about it, Violet. Complete rose up again, refresh. Well, my problem wasn't, like, having central heterochromia. It was specifically... It was... My problem isn't with the eye color or the type of heterochromia. My issue was them both paired together. I think that's actually the worst combo. We need to vote considering both in mind, but yeah, I guess... If the chat is encouraging me to, then I'll refresh it again. I found a way to refresh it, by the way. I just need to go into, like, my channel page and refresh that. But, like, not my actual channel page, if that makes sense. Like, I need to go onto the U tab of YouTube without actually clicking on my channel. Then I can refresh that. Okay, holy shit. Okay, static and red is winning by a landslide at this point. It just keeps getting even bigger. We got 19 votes for that. So, static and red it is. Static and red it is. Then for complete... It's at 67%. Oh, you changed the vote to save me? You did it too late. Okay. I guess that's, okay, it is what, okay, fine, that's final, because I need something that works, and I don't think it's gonna change from static and red to something else. I think it's gonna stay at static and red, so, I don't know, I think complete is the best way to go for static and red. I think any kind of, like, gradient, or, like, mixing of those two in the same eyeball would be kind of, in my opinion, I don't think it would go that well together, so, we've got complete heterochromia. Oh. I'm just gonna say complete head. I'm not writing het. I'm not writing the whole word. Okay. Alright, so far we got a canine creature, a coyote with a black and white coat, with one eye that is red and one eye that is static, because it has complete heterochromia. So that's what we're going with. Shut up with the 6-7 in the chat. Okay. Alright, it still fits. I mean, we've got the black and white, so it's literally impossible to fail. Do you guys know Carney is actually a black and white cat from my D&D stream? She's a black and white patchy cat with very big blue eyes. That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, it says compete instead of complete. It does. I'm fucking deleting the post. That's so embarrassing. Okay, anyways, I didn't write that on my notes. I think it was just autocorrect being a bitch. Anyways. Okay. So we got the coats, we've got the eyes, we've got the details of the eyes. That took a while. Guys, you guys wanted it to be bipedal, right? I don't see anybody protesting that. Me personally, I would have made it on its fours. I think it's cuter. But it's not about being cute, right? So, if you guys all want to go for bipedal, I have absolutely no issue with that. Are we making this coyote bipedal? Which means, are we making it stand on 2 legs? It's not a wig. It's not a wig. This is my real hair. Look, you can see it literally attached to the roots. It's my real hair. I work very hard to get it like this before stream, okay? I'd say all 4s because this is an SCP, not a furry. I kind of... that's coming from a furry, so I don't know. I kind of agree, but at the same time, like, I'm not opposed to it. We're not like doing this to submit it to the SCP Foundation, but I like how Frumpy Wolf had the exact opposite reasons. I said bipedal because we need a furry in the house / J. Who says the SCP can't be a furry? Cain Pathos Crow isn't even a furry. Cain Pathos Crow is actually, he's on his all 4, like, he's a literal dog. A lot of people draw him as, like, a furry dog, like a furry golden retriever. He's not. He's actually a dog. Like, on all 4s. I don't know. Sometimes I want to be like, oh my god, Cain is so adorable, like, he's so cute, but then I remember that, like, Cain is an actual man. Like, that's a man that got turned into a dog. Like, that's not a normal dog. That's not, like, a dog person. Like, that's, like, an actual literal man that got turned into a dog. And it's kind of weird to go up to, like, a man and be like, oh, you're so cute, you're such a cute little puppy. Like, my instincts are telling me, oh my god, a cute dog, but, like, when I think about it, it's like actually, like, that's a guy. Like, that's just a guy. It's kind of weird, but anyways. Oh, I hate coyotes. They eat my cats. Hi, Kumari! Sorry to hear that. We are literally making a coyote SCP as we speak. Speaking of furry, I have a new werewolf character. Ooh, cool. Yeah, sorry to hear about your cats, so. Make it incredibly intimidating that it's a sweetie with 0 brain cells. Wait, a mix between bipedal and quadruple. I said it right? No, quadrupedal. Did I just say it right? Quadrupedal. I think I learned to say it, finally. I guess you could say it's a grown dog. Like, physically it's a dog, but like in every other aspect it's like literally just a fucking man. Like, born in the 1900s something. It was, like, the exact birth date is redacted, but they are at least a grown man, like, older than me. By, at the very least, like, 5 years? But that's a grown man. But anyways, okay, it can stand on 2 legs, but preferably runs on 4s. I agree with that. I think I'm just gonna call it that. Yes. I'm gonna write that. Can stand on 2s. I'm just gonna say 2s because I'm writing quickly. But prefers. Oh my god. Prefers 4s. Okay, that's like kind of like the opposite of Vi, Dr. Kennedy. Wait, I'm ahead. Bye, a party bird. Don't forget to add the Olympics logo. If we can fit it into the character, maybe I will, but otherwise I don't really see any point in doing it. I don't know. I mean, the thing about the pens is different, because that's like a quirk that it can have. The Olympics logo is different because it is always visible on its body. Chat, all this talk and we still haven't decided what drip bro has. Does homie rock the Gucci sweater? Do we want to add... well, I was thinking about adding accessories, but it's a coyote, so they probably wouldn't have any. Do we want to add any accessories or things like that to the coyote? Make it 15 feet and 2 inches. What, tall? You know that quadrupedal animals, they're measured from the shoulder, right? So that would be not even like its full height. Violet, can you cheer me up? Oh, my cat has been missing for a year. I miss him so much. I'm afraid I can't really do more than I am right now. I mean, I could get up and start dancing, but I'd rather not. I could learn to juggle right now, but I'm trying to doing something right now. But I'm sorry about your cat. That sucks. Pet loss sucks. Oh, also, the juggling thing wasn't just for nothing. Look what I found in the store, okay? This week. So, I already had... just come over here. I hate carpeted floors. So I found this in the store a while ago. It's a fuzzy bouncy ball of Optimus Prime. Then, the next time I was in the store, they had Bumblebee. And then, this week when I was in the store, they had Megatron. So I have these 3 balls. And I kind of think that the only thing that's appropriate to do with them is learn to juggle, but I don't know how to juggle. I don't know. Wait, what? Help, I just randomly had a thought about a juggler juggling 2 balls with 1 ball and saying 6 and the other saying 7. Oh, a juggler juggling 2 balls with one saying 6 and the other saying 7. You know, it's nice to be creative. Anyways. 3 of the most loved Transformers characters. I'd say a few others are a little more like than Megatron. I'll agree with the other 2. I don't know though, it depends, kind of. If you don't know much about Transformers, you probably would say Megatron's one of your favorites, because it's probably one of the only ones that you know. Within the fandom, I think Soundwave takes the cake, to be honest, deservedly. I think Bumblebee and Soundwave... Actually, Starscream is a big fan favorite, too. I don't know, actually. There's a lot of, like, fan favorites. I'd say, like, a more niche fan favorite would be Cup. I don't really know anything about Cup. I haven't watched that far into Transformers G1, and I haven't gotten that far in, like, any of the comics that he may be in yet. I just know that a lot of people like Cup. Anyways, where was I at? Oh yeah, Drip, right. What accessories are we gonna add? Neon green dog sweater with some graphics. Chat can decide if fits with their green pen obsession. Out of 15-inch wide mega muscles with fat outer layer. Outer layer? So are we just gonna make it really buff? Or I guess it would be pretty broad, I guess. Maybe not buff if it's got the fat outer layer. Are we gonna make it big? Should we make it like a really chunky coyote? I kind of want to do that. I feel like that would be really cute. Oh, a gem necklace! The necklace could counter link spirits. I'm not really sure what link spirits are, but I am in favor of giving this coyote a gem necklace. That sounds really pretty. Okay. Oh, make it skinny. I don't want to make it skinny. I want to make it like fucking round. I want to make it like a really big fucking coyote. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Chat, remember this is a SCP, not a Wildcraft creepypasta. Very true, Huck, thank you. Make it 20% muscle, then make it fucking ripped. Well, I want to give it like muscle. I'm thinking we could just make it like big, but like not like lean, if that makes sense. Like it has a lot of muscle, but it also has a lot of fat at the same time. So it's like extra big. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Make it fat with big scars, then make it fucking stupid. I'll just make it look like big and intimidating, then it's fucking stupid. I agree with making it stupid. We have to add the comedy somehow, and I feel like making it stupid is how to do it. You know what? I'm calling it. I'm not even, like, hosting a vote for it. It's stupid. It's stupid, but sometimes it can be very smart, like extremely smart, like shockingly smart out of nowhere, and then it just goes back to being dumb. Like once every blue moon it says something extremely intelligent. Which dunce cap and neon green dog sweater would actually go hard together. But if it's so big, I feel like I want to really exaggerate how fluffy this thing is, though. Because if it's big and it's fat and it's fluffy, I feel like it would just be like a giant poof ball, basically. There's a very round, fluffy coyote. Please, can we do that? I don't want to make it skinny, guys. I want to make it like I don't know. I just want to make it like not a ball, but like it's getting there. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, make it a different nationality. I'm thinking about SMG4's Mario level stupidity and accent. I've never watched that. I'm so sorry. It's dumb and smart at the same time. Yeah, stupid, rarely intelligent. I'll just write that for now, because we'll get into like the abilities and the personality later, but I like where we're going with that. Okay, we can make it fat. Thank you. Okay, it's gonna be, like, it's not gonna be all fat. It's gonna be really buff, too. Like somebody who, like, works out a lot, but, like, also doesn't focus on, like, their diet too hard. Like, they don't really care. Like, so they have, like, a lot of muscle, but, like, it's not, like, lean muscle. So they look like they have a lot of fat on them, but they're not, like, fat in like the like stereotypical, like they're pretty strong and buff, they just aren't lean, I guess. So I'll just say like broad or big. Broad / big / roundish. Roundish / fluffy. I want it to be really fluffy too. I want to have like one of those like fat dog faces, you know, when they have like the fluff all around. I don't know, I have to draw it for you guys to see. I'm gonna give it the gem necklace too. I like the gem necklace, and that can tie into the abilities. Okay, gem necklace. I don't want to give it the shirt though, because I feel like the shirt is gonna hide how fluffy it is. Like what the chest of a canine is one of the fluffiest parts on it. We need a neon green dog sweater. I don't want to cover all the fluff though. Meow. Maybe we can give it a sweater that it wears sometimes. It doesn't wear it all the time. So let's put optional, I don't know. Optional green sweater. Optional green sweater. And you said it should have some kind of design on it. Is he stupid enough to be able to accidentally get a green pen stuck in his ventricles? My brain completely forgot what a ventricle is. Let me Google it. Like the trachea? Oh! Oh, the heart. You know what? It is. It is that stupid. We haven't decided on a gender. Should it be? I think I've been using he. I think most people have been using he. I get a very he vibe from this coyote. Make it have health problems like diabetes, asthma, sickle cell anemia, or arthritis. Okay. I feel like a lot of these issues are related solely to its weight. It's a bit stereotypical, but you know what? Let's give it one anyways. Because, not all stereotypes are bad, I guess. He, them, perhaps? I think so. Okay, it's a male. Should we give it asthma? I feel like giving it asthma, maybe. But then how would it take an inhaler? Because its lips are... I don't know. I feel... You know what? That doesn't matter. We'll give it asthma. Him, asthma. We'll give him asthma. How do I spell asthma again? Euclid or safe? We'll come up with that. I feel like that'll tie into its abilities. What did she say about the neon dogs? Oh yeah, you said it should have a design on it, right? I think that it should be like, I love, or like, I heart, and then like below in the center, it's like a picture of like a pile of green pens, or like a row of green, pens, or something. Optional green sweater with something about green pens. Definitely have a green theme, but we've already got like the red and static on the eyes. I feel like red and green kind of conflict. I don't know, I'm not remembering my color wheel properly, but I don't think red and green typically, unless you're going for like a Christmas design. Or maybe like Mario. No wait, Mario's blue. Mario's red and blue. They work fine. They're contrasting colors. Give him a lime green tie with green pens all over. I like that. I think I like that more than the sweater, but we'll add the sweater as an optional thing. Okay, he's got a tie with green pens on them. Okay, I think this is gonna be his thing. Like, he just loves green pens. Red scarf, I'd love that, but hold on. Red and green contrast, but red and blue look better. Yeah. Well, because they're like opposites on the color wheel. I forgot how exactly to describe it, but that's like a good thing in character design. Like, I think ideally you want like colors that are either like pretty opposite or like colors that are like next to or near each other on the color wheel. And I don't think green and red, just from memory, really suits. They don't really fit in that category. I like to think they were given instructions on how to sew and also sewing supplies, and he made some of his own accessories and gained a passion for sewing. That's actually interesting. Okay, like sewing. How would he sew with his paws though? And he's so stupid. He's so dumb. Wouldn't he just like sew his own paw on accident? Okay. Okay, I think we've got the drip, right? So it's, okay, so big, broad, roundish, and fluffy, male, a gem necklace. We got an optional, so like sometimes he wears a green sweater with green, like a green pen, something to do with green pens on it. A tie with green pens on them, and he likes sewing. That has nothing to do with the appearance, but... Okay. Should we make the gem necklace, what color are we making? Are we making that green as well? Hold on, how is it? Okay. We've got a lot going on in the neck area, in the sense that we have two accessories for the neck. We have the tie, and we have the gem necklace. I say we make it, just so it doesn't look like he has two things dangling, and the second thing isn't hard to see, I say we make the gem necklace red, so it's like a ruby necklace, and it's like big. I just realized I'm not referring to anything doing that. That would piss me off a lot. I would not do that on purpose. But I'm just thinking we need something red to go with his eye. Or else it's like the only red thing on his face and it's tiny. I don't know, I feel like that would look kind of bad. Right? Or maybe we could make it green anyway, but then I wouldn't contrast with the tie, and it would kind of look like it blends in. You wouldn't notice even that they have a necklace, aside from a little string around its neck that would mostly be covered up by the fur anyway. Can we add a deer skull with cracks and bloodstains along it? Okay, now I feel like we're getting a little too off track. That's a good idea on its own, but like that added on top of what we already have, I don't know if that would work. Please make him store green pens in his fur. How would we give him such a big fur coat just to not do that? Okay, stores green pens in fur. Okay, we're doing that. Give blood splatters on his paw and snout. That is another way to incorporate red into the design, but why would he constantly have blood splatters on his paw and snout? There isn't even that... Well, my problem is that there isn't even that much red. It's just like a little one pupil of red in the entire design. I know it's up in the face, though, so, like, it's not like it would be, like, a little obscure distraction. It would be kind of drawing your eye to where it's supposed to be, the face. Okay, yeah, you're right. My problem isn't with the eye, though. The problem is kind of with the necklace. He sews a lot, so he would have a decent amount of blood on him. Oh, he's just... Oh, no, he does sew his own paws. Okay. I'm gonna say it, like, stained his paws over to, like, his blood stains things. So that's why we can keep it permanently on his design. That would incorporate more red in. We could also make the gem blue. I feel like adding blue would be... Because it complements the green and it contrasts with the red, so I don't feel like it would clash too much. Should we give him a blue gem? I'm kind of not fond of doing a red one. Oh, loose red boots that flops around. Okay, that's kind of cute. That is cute. But it's starting to feel, you know, like those memes where like at the end of the Roblox obby it lets you like wear a bunch of accessories. This is what it's kind of starting to feel like, but I feel like the boots wouldn't be too bad. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add the boots. Red boots. That sounds cute. It sounds fitting, like, for a silly character. Why is my phone battery going down? It's at 25 now. Let me re-plug in my charger, and let me also plug in my tablet. I don't want to, like, leave because it's... my devices are dying. That would suck. Make the necklace have soul aura. What is soul aura? I don't want to make it emerald, because emerald is green, and right against, like, right next to, below, above the green tie. Unless we were to scrap the tie. I don't know. He has a scary appearance without the accessories on, but is too cute with them on. Yeah. Also, we're gonna have to make this horror somehow. The only thing that's horror about him right now is the fact that he's got static and red eyes. Make him Irish? Why not? Let's make him Irish. There we go, he's Irish. Make his tongue stick out every time? Sure, tongue sticks out. Tongue sticks out. Okay. Don't you fucking dare scrap his tie. Make the tie red with green pens and the necklace green. That works. Okay. Red tie plus green pens on them. Then I'll say emerald necklace. Okay, we can do the emerald necklace then. There we go. Now we don't have too many colors. We have the black, the white, the red, and green. That's a solid 4 colors, so I think that's pretty good. Okay. I think that's pretty... I think we got everything appearance-wise down, right? Give him a Sword of Rage where he activates his coyote instincts and either genuinely crashes out or turns into an eldritch horror. Why not both? Oh, make his eyes bleed when he's angry or scared. Okay, we got good ideas. And this will tie into our next thing, which is, abilities. What abilities are we going to give? So obviously he has the obsession with green pens, and he has an emerald, necklace. Are those tied to his abilities in any way? Can he have gold blood? If you can explain why. If you can give a good reason for it. Eyebrows? Let's give him eyebrows. Let's give him, like, black, thick eyebrows. I'll draw it and see if that works anyways, if it doesn't. But I'm talking like his fur makes like a pattern that looks like eyebrows. Not that he actually has eyebrows like going over his fur. I don't know how to describe it. Eyebrows. Yeah, I think he needs eyebrows. I remember suggesting snow genes, so how about the snow and fire in his genes or something? Okay, snow and fire was interesting. I did get a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, suggesting something like that. But, like, what about the gem and, like, his obsession with like, what does that have to do with anything? Wait, the gem on the Nicholas? Did you mean to say neck? Should be a long rectangular gem with a glow. If it's long, then it can hang out more. Oh, okay. But small could work so it doesn't overlap the tie. I'm thinking if we make it like... Okay. Here's an idea. Instead of putting the gem on a necklace, a little tiny string that would kind of be hard to see or draw, we attach the necklace to a collar. That way it kind of suits him because he's a canine creature. And also, we could have the gem more up so it doesn't overlap the tie at all. So we could have like the collar and like the gem up here, and then like lower hanging on his neck we could have like the tie dangling off. Is that a good idea? Let me know. Give him the ability to look into the future. He wears such things because they're popular in the future. Ooh! Oh yeah, and green pens can like trend in the future. Okay. Okay, let me section off a part for abilities. I like this, abilities. Yeah, sees into future. Likes. But does the necklace have any abilities though, or does he just wear it because it's trendy? I don't know. Either way. Wears what he does. Wears what he does and likes green pens because I like to think that it's one of those like time like travel loopholes where the only reason why green pens are trending in the future is because this coyote is known for liking green pens so much that other people started to like it too. And like that leads into them trending in the future, which is why he likes it so much. So it kind of leaves you wondering what happened first. Did he start liking pens? Like, you know, if he started liking pens first, how could he like them because they're from the future? I like that a lot. It reminds me of that time loophole from Ocarina of Time with, like, the Song of Storms and the well. If you know, you know. It's like the same paradox. I think it has a name for it, actually. But anyways, because, okay, likes, wears what he does and likes green pens because they're future trends. The more green pens, the more powerful. Screams in Irish suggestion above. What? If it was just making him Irish, I agreed. He is Irish. He's just Irish now. Oh wait, since he's Irish, how about he's obsessed with St. Patrick's Day in his quest to show its joys and to others, and he kind of messes up a lot. In short, he's clumsy. Okay, we're gonna add clumsy. I could see him being clumsy. clumsy, and Irish, we'll just add this here, loves St. Patrick's Day. Okay, that makes sense. The necklace is trendy because of wizards. Oh, so the necklace gives him magic powers. But if the necklace is trendy in the future because it gives powers, then he technically lives in the past, like by living in the present, which the necklaces would not be magical because it's not the future yet, or else they'd be trending already, I would imagine. Unless he hopped on the trend early and found one of these magic green emerald necklaces. So, yeah, necklace. We'll just write necklace gives him powers, because either way it would. I just think he likes, like, green things, which is why he likes the green tie, he likes green clothing, he likes the emerald, which is green, so, you know, he likes St. Patrick's Day, because there's a lot of green. I just think he likes, like, green things. Does he like Lucky Charms cereal? Probably. Necklace gives him powers. Yeah, he just likes green things. Hey Violet, can you try giving lore to this SCP later, like, for us to vote? I think so, for sure. Cause I don't know how to explain how a coyote that can see into the future, I don't know how that would come to be. I'm just not keen on the eyes. I don't feel like the eyes have anything to do with anything. Like, he's a time-traveling coyote, and he likes green things and green pens, because he has this green emerald that gives him powers, and, green pens are, like, trendy in the future, and so are emerald necklaces, because it gives him powers. Like, everything else kind of makes sense. Like, he has the necklace because it's trending, and it gives him powers in the future. He likes green pens because they're trending in the future. Therefore, he just likes green things in general. That makes sense why he would love St. Patrick's Day, because St. Patrick's Day has a lot of green, and he's also Irish. Like, everything here makes sense. Except for... well, his fur kind of doesn't make sense, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Why would he have why would he have an eye that's static and red? Like, what does that have to do with anything? He's a certain kind of gifted person. He sucks in many aspects, but is actually kind of decent in other aspects. In this sense, he's really good at arts and crafts. And weaponizes pens! Okay, I want to say dangerous with pens. Dangerous with pens. And we can describe how afterwards. So he's dangerous with pens. Oh, what was the other thing? Oh yeah. Talented, or I guess skilled, but I've already written talented. Talented with arts and crafts. Sucks at everything else. God, I'm spelling everything wrong. Okay, there we go. Sucks at everything else. Okay. Origins. Where did he come from? Well, he came from Ireland. Make him climb trees like a master. I don't think he's the most agile of creatures, to be honest. Make him have a strong, razor-sharp claws with burning aura. But he also has the boots. You wouldn't even see him. Actually, I'd like that. If he had these, like, silly boots on all the time, but the second that he takes the boots off, he has, like, these really intimidating claws. make him have a mode where he locks the frick in and has, like, a lot of IQ and make him float for 5 minutes. Maybe that's the power that the necklace can give him. Ah! I have an idea! Okay, so the ingredients that are used to make the ink that goes in, like, most standard green pens fuels the necklace. The more of this that is around the necklace, the more power the necklace gains, right? Like, it's like they've accidentally made a potion in making green pens. Like, however, like, whatever ingredients is commonly put in green pen ink, that is, like, fuel. Like, it kind of, like, radiates in a way, in, like, that we can't see. But it, being in proximity, like, green ink being in proximity of the necklace gives the necklace power, so the more green pens this coyote has, the more it's powerful its necklaces. And I guess its necklace stores this power, like absorbs whatever the ink is radiating, and whenever the coyote crashes out, all of that power gets, like, unleashed, I guess, and it gives him, like, 200 IQ, it makes him, like, extremely dangerous. So that can be the horror aspect. I love these moments in writing where, like, things come together. Okay, necklace gives him powers. Okay, I'm gonna add green ink serves as fuel for necklace, or I guess just a gem. For gem. Okay. Okay, Party Bird, how about this? Just to make you happy, this one time, let's say this one time the coyote had stored up its power in its gem for years and decided to breach containment with all of its power just to participate in the Olympics. I don't know what it did in the Olympics, but maybe it participated in everything and it won. I don't know. Yeah, okay, green ink serves as fuel for gem. The more within proximity, more within proximity powers the gem more. I don't know. Okay, powers the gem more, I guess. Makes him incredibly powerful and intelligent. Incredibly powerful and intelligent. Okay. Can I write lore for this baby? I'll post it on my page. Absolutely endless. That would be really nice. Coyotes should be respected. I think so. I like coyotes. I know they're this and that. Like, they're this. They cause trouble for livestock and pets. I know, but they're literally just animals trying to live, guys. I think they're really cute. Did they find out about his powers? Because he kept snagging green pens from everyone. I just imagine him snatching Dr. Gears' green pen and then rejecting because Gears owns it. No green pen with the power to reject Dr. Gears would do so. I would imagine. I hate oh no. Oh. Oh, Kamari, you're kind of valid. Oh, Indigo, you're also valid. I still like coyotes, but, like, I can see why you don't like coyotes. That's kind of the way it is for, like, a lot of animals. I like centipedes and spiders and stuff. Like, I can see why people wouldn't like them. What do you mean my battery is at 15%? It was, like, just at 25 and I replugged it in to charge properly. Are you kidding me? I don't want to have to leave! Guys, if I've put it on charge twice and the battery is still draining. If it dies, I might have to go if it keeps going down. Because here's the thing, if you guys don't know, I'll explain this quickly because I feel like I've explained this a lot. My phone, I dropped it at the store like maybe a couple months ago, and the power button won't work. It didn't crack or anything, it's not like that broken, but the power button doesn't work. Everything else works, like the volume button works, everything else on my phone works just fine, but the power button, the thing that turns the phone on and off, does not work. Of course you did. I've had this phone for like... Don't laugh. I have had this phone legitimately for about 6 or 7 years. I'm not even joking. It has one tiny crack in the corner. Whatever, okay? I think I've taken pretty good care of the phone considering how old it is. But anyways, yeah, the power button will not turn on. It won't work. It won't respond to anything. So I need to get around that using the settings of my phone. So to turn my phone on, I turned on this setting where I just need to tap the phone twice and it'll turn on. Unfortunately, the fingerprint doesn't work anymore because that's located on the power button on my phone. So I have to like type in my password manually every time, whatever, my password's short. It's not that much of an inconvenience. Whenever I want to screenshot something, which is a lot considering I make a lot of videos on games that I need screenshots from, I have to go into my settings, turn on this thing called Assistant, which brings up this like mini menu of like a bunch of options that I could do that would normally require the power button, like screenshotting and like restarting my phone and whatever. So generally I'm fine. I'm able to use the phone even though the power button doesn't work, right? The problem is, the only thing that I need to worry about is the phone powering off. The phone restarting is fine because it comes on its own. I don't need to press the power button to turn my phone on after it's been restarted, right? I can just click twice and it'll turn on. But if my phone were to have like a full like power down, aka if it died, I would absolutely need to use the power button because I would need to hold it to turn it back on. Meaning, if my phone dies, it's done for. Like, I would need to take it in to get repaired, and I don't really feel like, I don't really have the time or the money. Well, I do, but like I'm trying to save for a car, so that would be terrible. So, yeah, I've just not let my phone die for the past few months. So, yeah, it's saying that it's at... I was just about to say, because I can see my phone battery right there now, because my app update... I was just about to say it's staying at 15, so hopefully it goes up. Guys, it just changed to 14. I'm so mad. I can't even make a sketch in that time. But I think we've got the main gist of it down, okay? I'm gonna keep yapping until my phone gets to like 10, maybe 9%, then I'm gonna have to go. I'm so sad! I don't know why it's doing this! Whatever. So what we have so far is a black and white coyote with one eye that is static and the other eye that is red. And this coyote is very stupid, but he is rarely very intelligent. It is broad, big, roundish, and fluffy. It has an emerald necklace. It's very clumsy. Sometimes it wears a green sweater with a something on it that expresses its enthusiasm for green pens. He has asthma. He has a red tie with green pens on them. He likes to sew, but he's very bad at it, and he sews his own paws a lot. He stores green pens in his fur. He has red boots. He is Irish, and he loves St. Patrick's Day. His tongue sticks out most of the time. He's dangerous with a pen. He weaponizes pens. He has eyebrows, and he is very talented with arts and crafts, but he sucks at everything else. His abilities, he's able to see into the future, and that's partially why he wears a lot of things. That's why he likes green pens so much in his necklace, because those are trending things in the future, and the reason why is because the necklace actually gives him powers. And the green ink in pens is actually the fuel for the emerald of the necklace that gives him powers, and the more pens that he has within proximity of him, the more powerful the gem gets, the more power it's able to store, and therefore the more power it's, like, able to release, I guess. So the more powerful the coyote is. It also makes him, the powers themselves makes him incredibly powerful and very intelligent. That's, like, the only time that he's ever not incredibly stupid. So that's why he keeps a lot of pens in his fur that he can also use as weapons. Both because they fuel his emerald, and also because I guess he can use them as a stabby weapon. He prefers to walk on all fours, but he can walk on all twos. And I think that's what we got for him. But yeah, that's what we got. Just show us I don't have a sketch. I already said. I was too busy writing this is what my paper looks like. I was just writing things down the whole time. I was gonna do a sketch. What I was gonna do was I was gonna sketch it, and we were gonna talk about, like, the SCP, like, story that I have. Oh, not my music changing. Damn, even my tablet's dying. Why is nothing charging properly? Sorry, I have to watch an ad. Please, I don't care. I don't care about any of this. Okay, it's still at 14%, so we can yap a little bit. How about I make the sketch next time, and we can just have yapping session for the rest of it. Wait, Violet, I have a cute comic of me and Violet having a great time together. Oh, it's cute, Indigo. On your post, of course, like your community tab. Let me see. Wait, why does it say cute in brackets? Don't ask. I don't. Oh! That's really good art, but it's your character eating my cheetah. Oh, it's a comic though. It's like a full comic. You know, don't eat the violet. It needs therapy. Hee. Friar time. Hee. I'm fine. Oh my gosh, I'm very deeply affected by being eaten. Oh, but it's okay. I healed. And I am fine now. Okay, let me show you guys this comic here. So this is by Indigo. This is me and Indigo. Because Indigo said before that they would eat me. So this is my like cheetah with Indigo's character. That's really cute, by the way. Oh, I like how they have like 2 ears. That's cool. Right, so we're just chilling out. We're just hanging out like nothing's wrong. But then Indigo eats me. Or Indigo's character eats me. Not nice. Oh, Yin. The character is called Yin. So it says Yin. The text is backwards for you guys, but it basically says do not or don't eat the violet, and it's Yin looking very sad. Then I guess it's me after I've been spat out. I have like patches of fur missing. Needs therapy. No, I don't. Whoops. You forgot to say they're... Oh yeah, they were in the Olympics. I'll write that down. I won't forget about it. This is like me being all deranged and stuff after the being eaten. But then look, oh, look how cute that is. Don't worry, Violet has healed. She is fine. What do you mean the drop? So what? I'm clumsy sometimes. Sarah, sure. It's the acting session. You can rant if you want. Let's all rant. Do we make name suggestions? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm completely open to any name. I don't have any suggestions right now. That's so good. That comic is so cute, by the way. It's very funny, but it's so cute, Indigo. I can't believe Ian would eat me, though. That's not nice. Okay, I have to replug back in my tablet. My phone is at 13% now. Why? I'm so mad. This is how mad I am that I'm gonna punch my own hand a little bit. That's how angry I am. Ow, actually. My fuck-ass classmates keep interrupting the entire lesson. Like, please show some restraint. Oh, that sounds really annoying, Sarah. Especially if it's, like, you're trying to focus and, like, not fool around all class. Wait, my classmate took pictures in class again. What do you mean? Like selfies or like pictures of other people? One is like meh, the other's like weird. Oh, Tinzo. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe we'll have like a poll for it if I can fit in the time. I like the word Tinzo though. Does that mean anything? Or does it just sound like it suits him? Because it does sound like it suits him. Wait, what? I don't know, but I think it was both. He did it 2 times? Oh, it's a he. That makes it more annoying. I thought you meant like a group of girls. They were like just taking selfies and stuff like that. Nah. I say call him Steven. I don't like Steven. I don't like the name Steven. Have you ever saw that video of the guy? I forgot what he was doing this to, but it's like a guy doing like this, but like with his middle finger. He was like ranting about something, like doing like this with his middle finger. He looked ridiculous, but he wasn't even acknowledging it. That's the funny thing. Tinzo doesn't mean anything. It just sounds like a goofy name for a goofy guy. It does. I agree. Oh, he's at front, so selfies would include the whole column. What a bastard. See, that would be a Steven. I don't like Stevens, guys. Then just Steve. I don't like... Steve is arguably even worse. I don't like Steve or Steven. I have reasons. Valid reasons. I'm sorry to all the Stevens out there, but one. Fuck you, Steven. Violet, would you make a list for tomorrow's stream? Can I be first? You've already booked it. You can be first. Sure thing. Let me make the list right now. List. I'm gonna call a list. Ghost is first. Okay, so let me know if you have a story for tomorrow and you'd like to be included on the list. Steven is not a good name. Stop saying Steven is a good name. No, it's not. Steven is a terrible name. It's the worst name in the world. Name it Dio. We already have a Dio in the SCP Foundation. Oh, they're also fucking rude. Yeah, I agree with that. Vio, your battery, it's at 12%. Why is it dying even faster? Oh my god, ah! Let me see one more time if this will work. Like, I'm gonna unplug the, like, charger from the block, unplug the block from the wall, replug it back in, and then I'm gonna do the same for my phone. I'm gonna plug my phone out and then back in again. Don't vote for fucking Steven. I'm not calling it Steven. That's, like, the one thing that I will control. Its name isn't... Now it's not charging at all. Now it's not charging at all! Let me try plugging it in again. Okay, it's on charge again. I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna keep dying. Where did my live stream chat go? It's here on my tablet, but on my screen I can't see it anymore. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Whatever. Ow, my hip cracked. My femur popped out of the ball socket. I don't know what that was, to be honest. Call it grass? Call it Marcus de Bruce? What does that mean? I think Tinzo is a unique name associated with a queer Filipino DJ and co-founder of a book club radio. That's absolutely perfect. Like, I don't know why, that's just so perfect. Like, yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm happy with that. I was actually worried that it would mean something that's, like, not related to our coyote at all. Wait, what's not even Saturday yet? Call it Pancake. Pancake would be a cute name, but I do like Tinzo. I think Tinzo is really fitting. What the fuck? Call it Piloa, Shanania, Africa, Bolical Experiment, Olegistology? Is that an actual word? There's no way. That's not an actual word. Wait, bitch, stop tackling each other? Wait, what are we talking about? Are we still talking about your classmates, Sarah? 2 people in my class keep tackling each other and it's a hands-off school. That, I don't mind too bad. I mean, like, people at my school used to do that. It was like, meh. Meh. Call it the homophobic Sandra. It's not even a girl. It's named after a queer DJ. Why? I don't think it would be homophobic. Names are supposed to be made up. Yeah. That's true, actually. I like naming my characters after, like, things. Yeah, he isn't homophobic. Is it female? It's not. We decided on a male. Well, people were already calling him a him before we even decided the gender. Yeah, it's still dying. It's at 11%. Wait, somebody touched my personal Chromebook and yelled across the class for a fucking booklet character. Oh, you're the person that we're talking about, the booklet character! Yeah, your classmates are annoying. I remember you. Yeah, your classmates are annoying as hell. Over a booklet character. I hate people who want something, but they're not respectful in the way that they try to get it. That's like that's like one of my biggest pet peeves, actually. I don't talk about that enough. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, more than, like, just stealing something or trying to take it outright, I hate it when people are, like, have you ever been, like, guilt-tripped before into, like, not giving someone, like, into giving someone something? I have, like, a lot of personal stories about when that's happened, but I remember this one time when it, like, really irked me, when I realized I had that specific pet peeve. I don't know what the fuck the context was. So my mom had put me and my siblings in church camp when we were little, and one of the activities in, like, a church camp, they were doing this, like, experiment, right, where they had these, like, foam, like, styrofoam ball. They were literally just styrofoam balls, right? And they were, like, doing an experiment with them in, like, hair dryers. Like, I think they were, like, making it, like they were blowing the hairdryer up, and then they were putting the ball on top, and it was, like, staying in the air. I don't know, I don't remember what the fuck they were doing with it. But at the end of the session, they, like, threw out the balls, like, to us who were, like, sitting down, like, just like, oh, you guys can have it. And I caught one of the balls, and I was like, oh, neat. And this fucking boy beside me goes, aww, I really wanted a ball. So I just remember, like, I was sitting there with my ball, and I was like, And, like, they moved on, they continued talking, and this fucking kid wouldn't stop going, oh, I wish I had one of those balls. I want one of those, but like, in that whiny tone, like, I want one of those balls. I really wanted one of those balls. I really wanted one of them. I was like, I don't care about this ball that much, but if that's how you're trying to get it from me, I'm not fucking giving it to you. So I kept the ball, and I just kept ignoring him. So annoying. So annoying. Anyways, that's like, it's one of the more petty times that I've experienced that, but that's like when I realized that like I had that pet peeve. It's so annoying. Anyways. Would you like a hint for tomorrow? Something tells me you'll need it. Yes! What is going on tomorrow? I'm so nervous, guys. Choose a name before your phone call. It's still at 11%. I vote Tinzo. Actually, that's giving me hope. It's still at 11%. But it went from 12 to 11, so I don't trust it. I feel like it's gonna go down soon, and I'm gonna lose it. When it gets to 10%, I'll try one more time to unplug everything, but if it goes down to 9, I'm calling it very quickly. Because I don't want my phone to die. Yeah, we're set. It's Tinzo. The name is Tinzo. I don't even feel like we need to open a poll for that. I mean, the other options were like Steve or Steven. I'm not calling it Steve or Steven. Anyways. Name it Earthworm Sally? I will not be naming it Earthworm Sally. What is that? Is that a reference? I feel like it's a reference to something. What is that, Earthworm Sally? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sarah, what are you saying? Someone could have fucking injured or killed me if I fell from a higher point. Wait, what are you talking about? Hold on, let me go up more. Someone touched my personal Chromebook and yelled across the class for a fucking booklet character. Yeah, that's super annoying. I think one of your messages might have gotten hidden. Or like I'm just missing a very important chat. Because you said, and someone could have fucking injured or killed me if I fell from a higher point on my head because someone was sliding down the railing. What? Was someone sliding down the railing and they like bumped into you? Huh? Your school is stupid. They're so stupid. Yeah, I'll draw Tinzo for, it's still at 11%. I'll draw Tinzo for you guys some other day. Maybe next week we'll draw Tinzo while we're yapping about SCPs. I think the next stream might be about SCP, like my story. Maybe. I don't know if I can yap about that for a whole hour, so maybe I'll like figure out some other topics to talk about. My cat is watching you. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. My cat was in here before, but I think he left as soon as I started streaming. Not like as soon as, because like my door was closed, but like right before. Wait, hints. Oh, okay, hints of 1 are to be revealed when you open your eyes to see the unity of words within. Open your eyes to see the unity of words within. Unity of words. Unity of words. Am I gonna have to pay close attention to what one says tomorrow? Is it gonna be like a type of riddle thing? My phone is still at 11%. I have so much hope now. I'm gonna lose it if it goes down to 10. I'm not really, but wait, it's 9%. No, I'm looking at it right now because my app updated for live streaming. Now it tells me 30 FPS, 4000 kbps. I don't know what that means. 11% for my battery, and then it gives me like right here, tells me like how my mic is doing. Or like the volume on my mic, I guess. Like whenever I talk, there's this little bar that goes up. Oh, hi Cricket, I was in your last live. It was very fun. I'm glad you think so. Hello, it's good to see you again, Cricket. always respect another insect. Please add me to the list for tomorrow. Sure thing. I'll add you next. So, Komari, you are next. Very excited to see what you got. Can you say hi to my mom, Pulse Vilma? Hi, Vilma's mom. I hope you're having an amazing Friday. There you go. I don't personally know one, so I can't take a message for it. Okay. Huh. What do you mean the thing is here? What do you mean the thing is here? What thing? Hold on, my battery went down to 10%. I'm gonna try to charge it one last time. What thing? Boss, the thing is here. What thing? Oh shit, one is here. They're just not a mod, so they're hard to see. One is literally in chat. Take it out. No, I need to listen to what it says. It says be prepared. How am I supposed to be prepared? I don't know what to prepare for. I need help. I'm gonna, like, call the police or something. Not really. But, like, I don't know. What do I do? Be prepared. Bro says, like, he's Scar from The Lion King. What am I supposed... At least Scar made a whole song about what he was gonna do. Scar made a whole song about it. I just get told to be prepared. I don't get a whole song. I don't get any exposition. I don't get any context. The Lion King got a response. Oh, yeah, Frumpy, I'll add you to the list as well. You'll be third. Okay, brilliant. Trap him in your big fryer. No, I have to listen to his words. There's a pending premiere on his channel? What is it? Let me see what it's... Where is bro? Where's his message again? I don't see him anymore. Oh no, I can't find his message anymore. One, you coward, you better say something again. If you don't, you're gonna get this very intimidating knuckle sandwich. But without the sandwich part. Your foolish comparisons mean nothing. Maybe not to you, loser. Oh my gosh. It's a single video that premieres tomorrow at 11 a.m. So that's when my live stream chat starts. It literally just says, the title is Help Us, and it's just a black screen for the thumbnail. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Help who? How? Help how? I'll try. If I link it in chat? Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, of course. I should have thought to do that. Here you go, guys. I'll link it right there. If you're, hold on. Okay, I am subscribed, so I should be able to find this video later. I'll try to link it in the video description, too, if I remember. Okay, the battery is staying at 10. I have a feeling it's still gonna go down, but whatever. Wait, what? The motherfucker is infecting people in the chat again? Oh, so you do acknowledge that it exists! Oh, so you do think it exists. You just don't think it exists when I talk about it, because I'm crazy, and I overthink everything, right? But am I ever wrong? Sometimes. But sometimes I'm right? Because I see it now. Yes, because you see it now. I'm ahead of the curve. You don't understand. I'm ahead of the curve. I can see things you can't see with my all-seeing eyes. That really dries my eyes out when I do that. Oh my god, it got Julian. Guys, we cannot become part of the Unity. We have to fight it, guys. Hawk and Epsilon, do you believe us now? You fucks. 6-finger forehead. So what? So, I think it's actually, I do think it's actually 6-finger forehead. Let me see. 4 fingers easily. No, it's 5. Wait, actually I can move this hand up my hairline a little bit, and then I can move everything over. Can I fit another finger? No. I'm so close. One day, guys, I'm gonna think so hard. I'm gonna be so smart. I'm gonna study about something so hard that my brain is gonna expand and my skull will have to accommodate. Someday, I will have a 6-finger forehead, guys, but not today. I have a 5'2", twins. I don't know, I like big foreheads. I don't know why. I think big foreheads are, like, not, like, attractive, but, like, they look good to me. Like, big foreheads, they look, like, cute, kind of, almost. Like, they look like the way that a head should be. Now, there's a difference between a big forehead and a, like, receded hairline. That's different. Like, a big forehead would be like me, or, like, prime example of someone who's gorgeous with a big forehead. I fucking love this icon. Hold on. She is like the perfect example of someone with a big forehead who looks incredible. I love this bitch so much. I haven't even watched Trolls 3. I've just seen all of the clips with Velvet and Veneer, and I love them both. What was I saying? Yeah, she would be an example of someone with a big forehead. Someone like Dr. Gears would be someone with a receding hairline. Oh, she doesn't have any hairline anymore, but let me show you guys. Ew, 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 ew. This is a receding hairline. You see how it's different? This is not what I'm talking about when I say I like big foreheads. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have gave you guys a warning before showing you Gears. That was really insensitive of me. I have a friend who has a big-ass forehead after his bangs. Take him to take him to lots of windy places this spring. You guys are going to be getting outside more now that the winter is coming to an end. Take him to lots of windy places. Guys, my battery is at 9%. I don't want to go! I don't want to go! You know what I might do? While I'm all done up, just to, you know, when my phone gets charged enough, you know what I'll do? For the art channel, I will finally, because I'm gonna go soon, very soon. Realistically, I got like another like 30 minutes left, because that 1% on Androids are extremely strong. But guys, I'm finally gonna do something with this, my RC Ford Mustang. This is like my dream car now. Well, my dream car is technically an Aston Martin, but like this is my like realistic dream car. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, I posted this to my community tab, so you guys should know. I found this car in a store like maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. I feel like it was 2 months ago maybe. And I thought this car looks a lot like Knockout's alt mode from Transformers Prime. I love Transformers. I love Transformers Prime. Knockout is my second favorite Transformer. But all merch of him, like all figures of him, are extremely ugly. So I just wanted to customize this so that it looks like Knockout's alt mode. That way I would have like something cool of Knockout, right? And it's like an RC car so it can drive and light up and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I have spray paints, like, what are they called, vinyls or whatever, like wraps. I have masking tape. I have a lot to customize this with. I think I'm gonna make a video when I get off camera. I'm gonna start on this. I have to spray paint. Where's my spray paint? It's the wrong red. Just, I don't know if it looks the wrong red on camera, but in real life, it's like too light and too undersaturated compared to Knockout's red in the show. So I got a whole spray cape. Can you see the difference? There is a difference. It doesn't look like there's one on camera. There is a difference. This looks a lot better. It looks a lot more like Canon Knockout. So when I got off stream, I'm gonna open up my window for some ventilation. I'm gonna put this in a really big cardboard box. I'm gonna put masking tape over like the windows and all the areas that I don't want to be red. I'm thinking like plastic bags around the wheels, and I'm gonna spray paint it and record how it goes. And then I can make shorts about it. But anyways, 9% still, so I'm gonna go. Frumpy, you're right. I like that direction for Tinzo. Should I take my friends to Six Flags to have fun, or just the friend with the big-ass forehead? Well, you can't make it suspicious. Like, you can't be mean about it. You gotta take all of your friends. But specifically, go on the rides that take, like, the pictures on them. No, not really. That's actually really mean. Don't really do that. That's like mean girl behavior. I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but that's like mean girl behavior. Be nice to big foreheads, okay? Be nice to bald people, unless they're Dr. Gears. He doesn't even count as bald. Anyways. Check my rants. Pay attention to me, I finished my rant. I don't owe you nothing, but I do want to see your rant before I go. Where's your rant, Sarah? Where's your other chats? I finished my rant, Vile. Let me see. Okay, it's all these chats are just you demanding my attention. Oh, there's a lot of them. You should have just said the same rant twice, because now all of these messages... Is it, like, oh my god, is it that hard not to act out? Cherry on top, we have to do a class reset because of their behavior. Oh my god. I get they're kids, but, like, you literally learn right from wrong when you're, like, 5 years old. Actually, you've been learning right from wrong since you were 5 years old. That's, like, the first thing that you get taught after you learn, like, your basic motor skills and, like, how to speak and, like, recognize colors and numbers and things. You get taught how to behave. That's, like, why all kids' cartoons are about, like, social situations. Like, learning how to share and learning how to respect people that are different than you and learning about personal space and, like, all that stuff. How to deal with yourself when you're in a mood and whatnot. Like... I don't know. Is that all you said, though? That's all I see. It's close. Just say it again, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to find it. If it's up there even more, it's gone by now. Wait, what? I'm not saying that you are associated with one, just saying keep an eye out on you. Who? Oh, all I see is some bastard trying to be edgy, hacking other people's channels and infecting y'all with other BS. Like, bro, come on. Frumpy's having like a Dokes moment from Dexter. Cue the, what is it called, the blood theme? That song. No angry comment, but they were... no angry comments, but they were after them? Wait, what? Who was after... who? My phone's still at 9%, but I do gotta go. Soon-ish. Oh, I'm overly sus of Hawk. Stay far away from me on stream tomorrow. Oh. I don't believe you, but I'm not invalidating you. I don't agree with your suspicion of Hawk being involved with one intentionally, but I'm also not going to try to dissuade you from your suspicions. Because you know what? there's always that one friend in, like, every group, or, like, that one person in every social situation that sees something that nobody else sees, and they know they can't talk about it because if they talk about it, they're gonna sound crazy and like they're reading into things too much. But then it always turns out that they're right about that thing. You see it all the time in, like, TikToks when, like, oh, me when, like, the person I never had a good feeling about, like, the other people in my friend group catch on, or, like, they finally see it themselves, or, like, they finally do something that, like, confirms it. That's why I'm not gonna I'm not gonna judge you for your suspicion, and I wouldn't be surprised if you was right, but I personally don't agree. You just refuse to see it because she's your mom. I think Hawk is lovely, though. I think Hawk is lovely. That's why. I don't think Hawk could be involved. But then again, that's always how it goes. And by the way, they have trouble just with reading books. Like, let me read. Oh, like they won't, like they refuse to, like, focus on the books. Yeah. Okay, that I do understand, because I loved my reading time in school, and, like, it really annoyed me when, like, people would disrupt it. Disrupt, I think. Whatever. Anyways, you know what, I'm gonna stop commenting for tonight, because this shit's getting ridiculous. Look what you've done, Frumpy, look at what you've done. Hawk, you're okay, nobody really suspects you. There's this video where Peppa Pig's family get to Disneyland tickets and go to Disneyland, but it was a chop shop and George was chopped in the... Oh. This shit is getting ridiculous. Add me to the list now. Okay, I will. So far, we've already got 4 people on the list. That is great. Okay, there we go. 8%. Okay, I do have to go now. Okay, next week, I'm thinking that... Are you ladies man 217? Okay, I'm thinking next week we talk about the fan series, the SCP story that I have planned. You guys can ask me questions about it, make suggestions and whatnot. You guys can, like, ask if I could, like, add an SCP that you like, because I'm kind of thinking of including a lot more, like, obscure and original characters. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Let me know about things. I'm gonna go for now, because if I keep yapping like this and be like, oh, it's fine, my battery's only at this percent, I'm gonna keep on yapping until it's, like, at 1%, and then it's gonna die, and I'm gonna be shocked. I know how I am, so I've gotta go, okay? Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you for tomorrow's stream. Thank you to everybody for showing up for tonight. You know, I'll miss you all greatly until tomorrow. Do I need to add it? No, I'm gonna go. Remember the second channel, though, because next week my live for the SCP Foundation is gonna be on the second channel, I'm pretty sure, so just keep that in mind. I'll see you later, okay? Bye, guys. I'm gonna go and make knockout, so I'll see you guys when I see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye!